All right, welcome to a production of Twice Roll Tales, Tabletop Gone Mad. I'm Linnie Shell, I'll be your GM. Let's introduce ourselves to our wonderful players.
Hi, I'm Phoebe.
Hi, Sarah.
I'm Emily.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
So Tabletop Gone Mad is a incredibly versatile fill-in-the-blank system where you can start out in about 5 minutes, or, maybe 10, have an adventure, characters completely ground up, and get right into it with a system that is great for people who are familiar with D20, Pathfinder, D&D games, or have never played anything before and are jumping in for the first time.
Yeah.
Which is very exciting.
Sure,
It's great.
Exciting.
All right, so we've got 6 scenarios that we can choose from. We've got the game show, the monster bounty, the treasure hunt, the haunted place, the heist, but we've done that one last time.
We
so
did the
maybe,
heist.
I'm always down.
Yes.
The dude in distress.
I feel like the way this table is currently, demographically, we gotta do the dude in distress.
I want to rescue some guy.
All right, great. So the way this works is we have a list of words. We're going to fill those out, and then I'm going to fill them into the thing, and we will discover together what we have created, what we have wrought.
Yeah, that's
What
fun.
else have we wrought?
Okay.
Okay, place name.
Hear me out.
Yep.
Waffle House.
Yes!
That's very appropriate.
Perfect.
Very appropriate.
Okay, Waffle House. I need an adjective.
Crusty. What else? I don't know what else.
That's good.
All that came into my brain, and I know this is not an adjective, I just wanted to go verily.
Verily. What about verily crusty? Verily crusty. Verily crusty. Yes. Indeed.
Crusty.
comma,
Indeed.
verily.
Crusty,
Verily.
comma,
Yes.
verily.
It's
Verily.
crusty. Verily. Yeah.
A member of the royalty.
Oh, God.
Duke.
Hmm.
Okay, another adjective.
Spotted.
Verily.
Monster? Some kind of monster.
Some kind of monster.
Ooh,
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Let's do it.
Oh, I've got an idea.
Let's do it.
It doesn't matter. You're not going to see the spelling. Plural noun.
Frogs.
Frogs.
There it is.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Then we need a town name.
Like a real one or a made up one?
Sure.
Yes.
Albuquerque. Oh, that's a good one. Such a good word.
Chattanooga.
I cannot spell Albuquerque.
It's.
I want you to guess how I've spelled this.
Oh, are there K's involved?
No.
Okay, good.
Okay, you're close then.
There's
Maybe.
a
Oh,
second
there's
A.
am I giving you a little
Q in there.
too much
There's,
credit?
there's Q's.
There is a
Yeah.
Q
Two
in there.
There's at least 2. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
at least
two
2
Q's.
Q's in Albuquerque.
Isn't it like
I
A,
got
B,
halfway
E's,
there and then
Q.
really gave up.
Alba's
You're-
New Mexico.
yeah.
We know
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
says. We know what it
Yeah.
says.
Yeah,
I
just say,
need-
yeah, you
I
got
need
it.
a
There it is,
company
Sarah.
type.
Albuquerque. Boom.
Yes.
Albuquerque.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
company,
A company
type.
type.
Phonetically spelled.
So this could
Yeah.
be tech workers, this could be mercenaries, this could be circus performers, like a
Okay.
troupe, a group,
Company
a company,
Oh.
some kind of...
like
lumberjacks.
Okay.
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
Like the guild.
Yeah.
The Lumberjacks Guild.
It's like the Lollipop Guild, but
Like
with
the union members.
Yeah,
That's
it's the union of
fantastic.
lumberjacks.
Adjective.
Verily.
Isn't that an adverb?
It's not an adjective.
It's not. No, it's
It just ends in ly.
Ooh.
Atrocious.
Ooh, verily.
Atrocious comma.
Verily.
Verily.
Don't have to put comma verily.
Verily.
Oh, you're trying to figure out how to spell atrocious, aren't you?
I just have started writing and
It's
really...
We're giving you a run for your money on the spelling this
I
time.
need you to understand
Yeah, it's almost like
how not
we're
close
picking
it
harder
is.
words, but we're not. That's not.
Okay,
That's not an
monster.
intention.
No. Another monster.
Another monster.
Another
Okay,
monster.
okay.
Different one.
What about Mothman?
Ooh, there we go.
Mothman. Primarily in New Jersey, which, a little far from
Ooh,
Albuquerque.
the Jersey
Okay.
Devil.
I mean, he's got wings. He's got wings.
He
Mothman
can
has
fly.
wings. He's got giant wings. So
Yeah, let's go with
Benadryl hat man.
Are we going Jersey
Are-
Devil or Mothman?
Yeah.
I like Mothman.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, Mothman.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Mothman is still Jersey, right? Like the still Jersey
I
very.
don't think the
Oh
Mothman
man,
is
it's very,
Jersey.
very.
It's
Yeah.
definitely East Coast though.
Is
It's
it?
not. Yeah, for sure.
No.
Oh, that's fun in Sasquatch.
Right?
For some reason, I thought it was way further inland.
And we've got Albuquerque. We're covering.
We're really
we've got a lot.
I need to know. I'm
We
sorry,
need to
guys.
Covering a
know
lot of
about
terrain.
Mothman.
Covering a lot of terrain.
Well, if I say the wrong thing, the internet's gonna come for me.
I just
Yeah, West Virginia folklore.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
definitely.
West Virginia.
So I mean, like, it's not like East Coast,
Right,
but
yeah,
definitely
right.
Okay.
it's not
Not
Eastern
watching.
Definitely
seaboard,
this
but
side of the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Yes.
a bit far from Albuquerque.
It's
I
a little
just-
far, but
I
hey,
just know
that's
I
right.
watched Shane and Ryan investigate Mothman.
A dude in distress. Maybe we've got to
And there's
travel far.
a
You never
statue
really know.
of him in the middle of town that's got a dummy thick ass.
I would go so far on my way to rescue this dude in distress.
All right, a relative.
Relative.
So like a cousin, a mother, a
Second
son.
cousin.
Yeah, second cousin.
Once removed.
I was gonna
Like,
say, is
just
there a
far enough
remove?
on
Is
his
there a
mother's
remove
side.
in there?
Just far enough where it's like fine if they die.
Yes.
Like
Who is it? Oh, okay.
Noun.
Geode.
Rocks.
Ooh, flamingo's good.
Oh yeah, flamingo.
Flamingo.
Oh,
Flamingo.
Flamingo's excellent.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm not gonna say I'm familiar with the world in which this is gonna come from, but it's gonna be perhaps funnier.
great.
Even better, I think. Maybe.
Ready?
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
The dude in distress. Alas, a day of calamity for the kingdom of Waffle House. The crusty duke has been captured by the Spotted Sasquach. It has but one weakness: frogs. Living in Albuquerque certainly doesn't make for an easy life, but you can sense opportunity here. You're a brave group from a lumberjack company who has been tasked with the rescue, given your past in defeating the atrocious Mothman. If you manage it, you know that the Duke's second cousin will give you a lot of flamingos. However, they're not often forgiving of failure, and the consequences for returning empty-handed may be high.
All right, so we are a group of highly skilled lumberjacks.
Had to put the plaid on. Had to put the plaid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So we are skilled lumberjacks.
You're lumberjacks.
And
Lumberjacks.
repeat everything. So I'm with you.
Yes. How far is Albuquerque from a ski town? I'm thinking the Duke is just the Duke of the board. He's a snowboarder.
Oh, like it's an 80s ski movie, like
Yeah,
Brenda.
that's what I'm thinking.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Already.
Colorado's not that far away.
He's the dude in distress. I mean,
The
come on,
dude.
guys.
True.
He's
Yeah.
crusty. He's being rescued by
I
lumberjacks.
was
Yeah.
fully
Wait,
just
are-
picturing like a Prince Charles situation.
I'm not thinking
a
of the Big
kind of
Lebowski.
crusty.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
little-
he could be a
that version of the
secret
dude.
royalty. We're gonna find out, maybe.
If it, I mean, you could get up because you could get from New Mexico to like Colorado and not terribly
Yeah.
Well, there are also like mountains in
in New Mexico.
Mexico. I don't know if
Yeah.
they have skiing, but like there are high snowy areas.
Yeah, they must do.
They've just got some, you know.
Oh, I bet you could like
Freaking
surf
ski
their
resort.
desert mountains or something.
Hell
You
yeah.
could like surf.
All right. With that in mind, let us pass out the character sheets.
Yes.
So you're free to trade them, but don't look at the actual background. Just look at the words. And they're all created equal.
Oh,
There was
so.
they were created equal, but
Yeah.
not printed equal.
Oh.
Oh man.
Yeah. And yeah.
Well, are we all lumberjacks? Hold on.
Yeah.
If it says
Yeah,
job,
job
occupations,
occupation
we're
is
all
that.
lumberjacks, right?
I'm
I-
from a lumberjack
company.
Oh, so we all might have
Arr.
different jobs
At the
Oh.
lumberjack.
at the.
What are some
Oh
different
my
lumberjack
gosh. Okay.
jobs?
Well, I mean, oh wow, you could go so many different ways
Oh,
with this.
they've had a good one, I know.
This
God
is so
damn it.
stupid. It's not a real job.
No, it is.
it's not a
You
real
can write it down. It counts.
I'm a lumberjack.
Look, if people can be the idea or vision man at their company, we can be anything.
You know what?
Right?
That's so true. That's so...
This is not a real job. it's not. It's not even a real
I
thing.
want this to be a real job.
It's about to be.
I can't-
Do we like for number whatever of players?
Mhm.
Is that like? Do we just pick somebody?
You pick a number 1 through 4.
Oh,
Okay, crit.
shadow crit.
God, I can't. I'm so lost for all. Like I
What
just.
is a noun?
Ellen.
I'm gonna
I
write
can't
roll
for any of
tables for the
these.
idea. The idea is you can also pull up a generator if you wanted. Or my favorite, ask everyone else for help.
Ooh, that's a good.
Yeah.
Crowdsource.
Plural noun.
More just more. Ooh,
Meatballs.
that's
oh,
good.
Man.
Meatballs is good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do love a good
Meatballs, yeah.
meatball. I'm already shedding.
Physical feature.
Mm.
Freckles.
Yeah. A feeling.
Distaste.
Mm.
Okay.
Sadness. Joy. The kind of weird itching you get right at the back of your spine that you can't scratch because it's in a sunspot.
Oh, because it's like right there.
Yeah.
I think I like distaste, but I'm gonna put mild in front of it.
Yeah, mild distaste. Oh, that's
Mild
good.
distaste.
That's good.
Mild distaste. Yeah. It's kind of like, what's your deal?
I just need a noun, y'all.
What do you
Bottle
call?
cap.
What do you call the guy who just chops the wood?
A lumberjack?
The splitter, probably.
Splitter.
If we had to
the
pick-
axe or the no.
Yeah, like all the things I
The
could come up with axe
saw
just sounded
or-
wrong.
Well, it's because it's not. I mean, you don't chop wood. You
Yeah.
split it. If you're trying to cut it down, you chop it. But strictly
Yeah,
speaking,
yeah,
for
well,
once it's been
I-
sawed into rounds, then you split it from there. If it matters to anyone.
I just want to be the guy who says, "Look out below!" Whenever the tree starts to come.
The axeman.
Oh, yeah,
I think
there you go.
axeman would be the
Just
name.
the
Okay.
one.
That's right.
Or are you
That's
just
right.
the one? Or are you just the one who warns people that a tree is
Yes,
falling?
I just want to be the guy who warns people
Tree.
that trees.
Tree shouter.
Timber!
Yeller.
Timber.
Yeller.
Timberman.
Timber yeller.
Yeah.
Yeller timber. There he
Yes.
goes. There he goes.
Timberman. All right.
Timberman. Timberman with Timberlands.
What's a plural noun that goes in? Like my first one is like hydro flasks. My second, I need another plural noun that's like ski resort related. Could be like poles.
Snow
could be skis,
machine,
could be-
ski lift.
Oh, I like ski lifts. Maybe like both of them.
It's funny because I've completely forgotten the backgrounds each of you
Yeah.
have and what you're writing down. So
Yeah.
we truly
I
are going into
also
the
need a
unknown.
plural noun.
There's one that can be liftable.
Shoes, mice, mooses.
Mooses.
Oh, multiple mooses. That's good.
God, I love a good moose.
Yes.
I want to go with something
Great
more
animal.
manipulatable.
animal.
So I think we're gonna go with snowballs instead of ski lifts.
Nice.
You still need something? Did you say you were looking for a noun?
I'm still looking for a noun.
Just
I
one?
did use bottle cap, yeah.
Oh,
A single noun.
that's nice. Hot chocolate.
Chocolate. It's just nice.
Or bottle cap. Bottle cap's good though.
I needed two, so I got bottle cap
Oh.
for one, hot chocolate for the other. Okay.
All right.
Does terrible memory count as a personality trait?
Yep,
Fantastic.
That's really
Amazing.
fun.
absolutely.
I didn't know if that was like considered a medical or like personality. You know what I mean? But if you guys are letting me do it, I want to do it.
I think
I want to try.
that in the real world there's probably a distinction,
Okay.
but in this,
But we're not in the real world now.
Yeah.
No.
the prompts are more like to get you started.
Mm.
They're not meant to be super rigid. So
Lovely.
if you think one or the other,
Lovely.
we're not making broad statements about truth
Okay.
with these things specifically.
Oh, so who is player 4? I guess is the. Okay.
What?
Well, usually you assign the numbers after the roll so that, like, once you've written them down, so people can't, or like don't have to worry about picking which player.
That makes sense.
There's no,
Okay.
there's just like pick a number, and then I pick a direction to assign them. Usually, so that the person who asked the number does not get their own number.
Oh my god, this person is wild. This person is unhinged.
Next time, I want to get little "Hello, my name is" badges,
Oh, that's so good.
Fun.
mostly for me.
This person is gonna be struggling.
I fucking hate myself. I'm so excited. It's just so silly.
Oh, God.
I've been intentionally not looking at Sarah's sheet because I want to be surprised.
It's
but
just so stupid.
hard.
It's like not. I don't even know if it's gonna be that funny, but it just makes me laugh. Is it like if we're doing like 80s ski movie? Is it the Waffle House at the top of the lift, or like the Waffle House at the like the resort Waffle House?
Yeah,
Oh.
Like,
almost certainly.
Like the franchise one that like is right at the past, kind of.
Maybe do they have the sugar waffles?
Oh, they better.
They
The
have
sugar
to.
waffle
Maybe
house.
They should. They should.
So Waffle House's version of sugar waffles, it's a waffle, and they put sugar on it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
There you go.
That's it. I mean, it's
Nice.
a little crunchy.
It's a
Nice.
sugar waffle,
It does
baby.
exist.
It's crusty. You can get a little crusty on you.
Yeah,
Crusty
a little crusty.
Waffle
A
House.
little crusty.
A little flambe.
Okay, how are we feeling? Are we all ready to
Yes.
reveal
Yeah.
our
Sure.
choices? All right, let's go
Interesting.
around and meet who we're meeting. Phoebe?
All right. I will be playing Winston Fell. He is as a timberman with deep roots in the community. You have a personal stake in this. You're suffering from hypothermia, but you know you'll be able to fight through it to protect your mooses. You have very distinctive freckles, which leave you identifiable to any of your enemies.
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
I
Are
am.
you alright?
We need
I am just always very cold.
Yeah.
Maybe not my journey, you know.
It's just like the Tiny Tim of
But
lumberjacks.
This is
I
not
just-
your. This is not
I
your
feel like
line
I
of
feel like
work,
Winston's
I
job
think.
on the crew is to climb trees and to be like and like
He's
watch
so
things and go
high.
like timber.
What's up? My name's Trent Crowder. It rhymes with powder.
Oh my god.
I work as the Lumberjack Union's calendar model. So they do a fundraising calendar every year. And I'm the model for all 12 months. So as the Lumberjack Union's calendar model, I try to steer clear of trouble. Most of the people around are just fine, but every time I look at your fucking face, I feel a sense of mild distaste. Even if you're completely oblivious. I hate hydro flasks. I have a Nalgene. I hate hydro flasks, very against them. With a passion, and I crave snowballs. Trent Crowder.
Trent Crowder rhymes with powder.
Rhymes with powder.
Oh my god.
Hi, my name's Augustus Granson, but everyone calls me Gussie. As a tree scout, I like to think that I'm prepared for anything. I took this job to provide for my great aunt. Her name is Celia. And right now, I'm wondering if it's worth it just to have some bottle caps. I'm known for my whittling, but perhaps better known for a particular fondness for hot cocoa.
Those are the most two like wholesome fuckers right here, right? Branston? Is that what it is?
Gussie Granson.
Gussie Granson.
Just wants bottle caps and hot cocoa.
Who does it? Who does it?
I just I just want to be friends with all the mooses in the
Yeah.
woods.
Who doesn't love moose?
Yeah.
I love moose.
I've made friends with all the mooses. Sometimes they let me ride on their back.
Yes, the Albuquerque Mooses.
The Albuquerque mooses.
The mooses.
Right.
We're lumberjacks.
There are trees in Colorado, I'm assuming you're jacking.
Okay.
Okay.
Classic New Mexico moose.
Classic New Mexico moose.
It's got a little less hair, maybe. It's shorter.
So bald moose.
I'm
Short hair moose.
I'm Janet Granite.
Yeah.
Hell
Yes. The administration office manager for the lumberjack company. As the admin office manager, this is exactly what you're trained for. Come what may, you'll be ready. You may not know anything about meatballs, but you will do anything possible to acquire more elbows.
Get the fuck away from me.
You're best known for your thirsty, terrible memory, which has gotten you into trouble once or twice.
As it would.
Oh my god.
Sorry, what is your job again? What do you do?
I'm a tree scout, so
A
I
tree
go
scout.
around and I look at the trees and I say, that's a good one.
Nice. Okay.
So we haven't actually got anyone on board who's good at chopping things.
Wait, you're the.
I'm good at whittling.
You're the.
I just shout timber.
Yeah, they just yell. They just
Oh.
yell when the tree is coming down.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
all. They're just like
I
heads up
sit
7
in
up
I sit
out
in a
there.
tree, I heads up 7 up, I point in the direction the tree is about to fall
Okay.
so that everyone knows to not be there.
Oh, dang. Trent's all vanity muscles. There's no useful.
Yeah.
Incredible. Trent's got abs for days, but they don't do anything.
Also pronouns. I'm gonna add a pronoun blank next time.
Oh yeah.
He, him.
Yes. same.
He, him.
I'm she, her.
Okay.
Janet Granite.
Janet
I
Granite.
Them elbows.
So
Gotta get
I
him.
think of goulash or something.
I was gonna say that you were like a secret roller derby person and you were like craving some elbows, but then you kept going and I'm like, do you want to lick them? Like, what's Janet's
I got
deal?
a thirsty, terrible memory, so.
Or you just don't remember whose elbows you've tried to
Right.
lick?
Right.
The elbows, you know.
I do now think that Winston is actually like 15 because he's like the intern that someone's like it's like his uncle works for this company or whatever.
Yeah.
Got him
And
a
it's like,
job.
I got a friend, he's got a good kid. He's
Yeah.
a good kid. He can yell really loud.
Exactly.
Oh, did Janet get you the
Y'all
job?
really loud.
Yeah, like
What's that
Janet's
relationship?
friends
Yeah.
with like a family member.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
old are you?
Gus has got to be like 30.
Okay. Oh no, Gus.
Like a bit
But Gus
30s.
is so
like
sweet.
30.
Yeah, he's like
He's
25.
got a little knit cap.
Yeah.
Just walks around with his little whittling and
Incredible.
he just
All
looks
right,
for the good
are we more or
trees.
less ready to
Yes.
dive?
I
Yeah.
think so.
dive into
think
this?
so.
Fucking incredible. All right. It is a incredibly non-snowy weather day, but you can see that there are storm clouds looming in the sky. A group of 4 unlikely people walk into a Waffle House, which is situated at the base of a ski slope somewhere close enough to Albuquerque that they are all from Albuquerque reasonably. And the ski slope is busy, people going back and forth. The Waffle House clearly catering to people who are getting there in the morning and then people who are getting off the slopes and just have the munchies. They need to eat something. And after a long-ish day of work, you 4 walk into the Waffle House. As you push open the door, you see a photograph of a moose, and in big letters it says, "Reject invasive species," with a big circle and a line through it. And like an organization number. It's like, the Mies Macis. That number that you call.
That's not even the correct plural
Right?
of moose.
Winston, man, they're out to get you.
As you walk in, you see a man at the counter. He's got a Waffle House uniform on, long blonde hair, which has been pinned back with a hairnet. And it's overflow. Like he's got the regulated hairnet
Right.
going on up here, full party in the back. It's just flowing.
There's no room for it to go. Can't fit in there.
Flow, dude.
Can't fit
Yeah,
in
it
there.
says, hey, welcome. Yeah, come in, just come in, guys. Just careful in the corner over there. Sally had a bit of an accident. We're dealing with it, but there's some feathers that they got into it. And you look around and you see that all of the other waiters are flamingos. They've got little tiny Waffle House uniforms on, and they've got little, they're basically hopping around on one leg, and they have got rubber gloves on the other hand, and they're using that to serve with. Yeah, and so you know this, the proprietor. This is Sammy Dougson. He says, yeah, just come on in. It's totally chill, dudes. Just sit wherever you like.
Winston's gonna sit down and order a sugar waffle.
He says, Sammy says, what was Sammy's last name?
Dougson.
Dougson.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
Sammy Dougson.
Sugar waffle and a medium hash brown smothered and chunked.
Smothered and chunked, you got it.
My guy,
That's
oh, sorry.
That's the way to go. So you see Sammy gets some waffle started, some hash browns, they're just going. There are no birds behind the counter.
Oh, that's probably for the
They're
best.
Might
just
be,
waiting.
yeah.
They're
They're
just
just
waiting
waiting
tables.
tables,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Do we know Sammy?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
you guys are clearly this is a lumberjack.
It's a
A
hangout.
Waffle House and lumberjacks, they go hand in hand.
Oh, yeah.
They're the same. They're of the same cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The people's place.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, Sammy, do you have any more of that? You got any more of those nets?
No, so, I mean, let me check. I usually only got the one I kind of leave it on, otherwise I'll forget, sleep in it. It
I
keeps
get
my
you.
hair
I'm
back,
just-
and when I put on the helmet, man, it just keeps it all there.
See, but it's so secure. I'm looking at maybe a net for July or September,
Oh,
possibly.
yeah.
Just like a little net look.
Yeah, let me check. Otherwise, I've got someone here who does mad crochet skills.
Sick.
They can knit you something right like that.
Rad.
A lot of
Thank you so
different
much.
colors options. with
See,
crochet.
he's
There sure are, Janet.
rooting around. Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, you're looking around and
my God. With a
incredible.
-1. That's 20 -1.
Oh my god.
Sammy's rooting around below, and you see kind of in the shelves above something labeled hairnets. And when you point it out to him, you just a shower of hairnets come falling down.
Oh,
And he's
yeah,
like,
nice
"Dude,
Like,
how'd you know?
oh, I just had a feeling, man.
Yeah,
I felt like today was my day.
you gotta trust those feelings.
Do you two want a hairnet?
I would take one, yeah.
It's a fun hairnet shower.
My great aunt Celia
What
uses
for?
them at night.
Oh, yeah, take two. Take one for her, too.
Perfect.
Yeah, you want
Thank
one?
you.
Sure.
You know I don't mind. You know I don't mind a hairnet.
Just close the box. Just hand me without giving you one.
It's a shower. It's a
Like,
shower of
yeah.
hairnets.
Do you guys want any food? Waffles, they're coming.
Do you have any hot chocolate?
Do we have hot chocolate?
I would love just the biggest mug of hot chocolate you have.
Sammy says, gotcha, coming right
As
up.
long as it doesn't cost more than $4.
This is a Waffle House, sir.
It's not going to cost
Sir,
us.
it's not
That's more than $4.
You're
Thank
good.
you, Sammy. You're the best. Really
Gotcha,
appreciate
dude. Sammy goes and grabs a pot, just like an actual pot, and just sets it on to boil. Because
Incredible.
Waffle House, it's just Swiss Miss.
Fantastic.
You're getting Swiss
I'll call
Miss.
back to Sammy. I'll take the pot if you don't have anything bigger.
Was gonna give you the pot. Yep.
Perfect.
Gus, my God, you can
Glad.
buy out the
Good.
restaurant
We got
for
room for
$4.
$4. We got room for the pot.
You see a little flamingo comes up to you and goes, holds up a little memo pad and just really waves it at you.
My God, thank you so much.
Sorry, did you used to work at the Margaritaville in Santa Fe? I think I remember seeing you there. Oh.
Wow.
So before, yeah.
Wow.
I knew I recognized you.
Oh, wow.
It's good to see you. Like, how you been? This is Oh man.
Oh man, did you see what happened to the Crusty Duke?
You hear like a hush spread across the rest of the flamingos. And as you're saying that, Sammy sort of like sets something down solidly and says, "Now, y'all welcome to come here. It's a Waffle House. We are open to everyone. But just ask that you be kind of gentle in discussing my family business. That is my second cousin you're talking about right there.
Oh, Sammy.
Oh.
You know, we do take it seriously here. I don't know how you found out necessarily, but he's coming back. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, Sammy, yeah. 100%.
Well, you see, here's the thing. I told him he wouldn't take the hairnet. He's like, "No, I'm gonna fly free, hair in the wind."
Whoa. Yeah.
Sasquatch, beautiful beast, just magnificent forces of nature. Not good eyesight. So, see, Duke's out there, totally crushing it, right? Smooth and sliding
Always.
along, and I'm down below. He's out there doing some totally rad flips and snowboarding trick things.
Yeah, that's absolutely what people call him. That's so good.
Yeah, so just total rad flippy things up there, and I don't want to get involved with that. And just like a comet from God, Sasquatch comes, grabs him, he's gone.
You saw Sasquatch?
Well, I mean, yeah, dude, it was wild.
That's
Oh man.
nuts. My great uncle saw Sasquatch one time.
Really?
He's never been the same.
Oh man.
My mom told me he didn't exist. I'm gonna be able to go home and say she's a fucking liar.
Of course he exists. I've got my
Dude.
Nalgene has a believe sticker on it with Sasquatch.
Dude, that seems like a totally rough thing to say about your mom, you know? Like, she brought you into this world.
That's true.
I didn't ask to be born.
Dude.
I mean,
And Sammy like shoves some hash browns down at you, and puts a perfectly cooked waffle, plain. Takes a shaker of powder of sugar and just
Not powdered
shakes it.
sugar, regular
no, just
sugar.
raw
The
granulated
real,
sugar.
the real
That's the
stuff.
good stuff.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
real
yeah.
stuff. That's that good stuff.
Yep.
And he takes the pot and dumps hot chocolate and slides it across to you.
Thank you. Sammy, you're the best.
Can you hit me with a
Gotcha.
black coffee?
Can I hit you with a black coffee? Yeah,
Thanks.
totally.
I get some. I'm gonna get an egg white omelet. Maybe with some greens or something like that. I just gotta keep everything kind of really tight. Trying to stay cut.
Man,
Yeah.
this is a Waffle House.
Dude,
Okay.
I can do the egg white.
Yeah, egg
I think
white
we
omelet.
can figure that out. We've got some romaine that we put on the lettuce.
Why don't you just sprinkle some romaine on the egg white omelet?
Dude, that's hardcore.
Yeah, I think so. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Look, normally, like, I wouldn't be this obsessed with it, but we're doing a shoot in, like, 3 days, so I just have to be kind of, like, tight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Totally.
Yeah.
When I have to eat a bunch of vegetables for something, I usually just eat potatoes.
Uh,
Have you tried that?
Yeah, those are, like, really starchy, though, so I kind of do that when I want to bulk up a little bit. Right now, I'm trying to slim down, you know?
But it's like all vegetables, right? They all do the same thing.
Oh, well, we got a lot to talk about. Yeah, we should talk on the way. We'll talk about macros. Have you ever heard about macros?
Macros.
Real interesting shit, man.
When
Sammy,
I
what
eat,
are the-
when I eat
yeah.
veggies, I go to Taco Bell.
Sammy's like
That's a good
chopping lettuce behind you. And just like
how long's it been since somebody else asked for lettuce at the Waffle House?
you can get chili to Waffle House. They have salads.
Yeah.
But no one has ever ordered.
Right.
No one ever.
No one's ever
You know
asked
how
for it.
long those mixed greens have been?
I
on
have
the
been
back
to
of the
Waffle House at
refrigerator?
4:00 in the afternoon, and do you know what I ordered? Double hash browns.
There it is.
Yeah.
Smothered.
Yeah.
Correct.
Waffle on the side.
Yeah,
chocolate
absolutely
chips.
correct.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. That's the only
100%.
thing you order.
It is.
Maybe pecan. Yes. Sammy's chopping. And he says, "Hey, Trent. Yeah, did your grandfather? Did he come out? He said was never the same.
No, you
Was
just saw him
he,
one time, though.
Yeah.
He did some,
so-
like, pretty sick mushrooms, and then he saw Sasquatch.
Yeah.
He's fully
Should I like be worried about my bro? Should I be worried about
Honestly,
Duke?
Who's
'Cause,
your
like,
bro?
Duke, like he comes in here, he's kind of crusty
Right.
dude.
Right.
He's got
Yeah,
got
the
real
Duke is
good
your-
energy. Too much
Right.
hair.
Right.
Absolutely shreds
That's
on the
the
slopes,
dude.
though.
Yeah.
Sammy, my guy. Straight up, you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah.
Let him
Lay to
go.
me.
Just like life is lost, my guy.
Well,
like you kind of have
hold
to
on,
let
hold
him
on.
go.
Because he's family, right? Like you wanna see like your family. You wanna be like around your family like at all costs, right?
Vin
I
Diesel
mean-
wouldn't let that shit slide.
That's right.
Who's
Bro.
Vin Diesel?
Bro.
You see Fast and Furious? There's like 10 movies
Right,
about
right.
family.
Yeah.
And
You know, it's the men. They all run together. You know.
Well, because like I was sort of like
You know.
maybe I just let the mountain decide, right? Like the slopes know sometimes, but man, family, like I don't know. Duke was here while I was setting up the Waffle House, and everyone else was like, "Why are you putting a Waffle House in Albuquerque?"
how would you not?
Well, because there's no other Waffle Houses. Kind of people don't want it, I guess. But that just didn't make sense. And Duke was like, "No, bro, you gotta go for it." And then I
Yeah.
did, and everyone was like, "Waffle House is great."
You gotta send it, and you
Yeah.
sent it, and
Yeah.
here we are.
We have the best
In the
hot
Waffle
chocolate
House.
in
You made
the
the
And
dream,
everyone's like,
you made
"What-"
the dream a reality.
Okay, well, I already said that, Janet. So like, you didn't have to like step in there and like just say shit. Like, just kinda, I already said it.
I mean,
Yeah,
Waffle House and Taco Bell are like the only things I can afford on my allowance.
dude, that's tragic. I mean, we really gotta think about what capitalism is doing to us as a country.
Now I'm an unpaid intern, so not
That's
really sure how
super
that's
messed
legal.
Up.
Do
That's
they not
messed
pay
up.
you, dude?
No, man.
Shit. Why are you here?
Feels like there should be like an HR or like management. You should talk to them.
Yeah, it's
You
almost
gotta
like-
negotiate.
hey,
right?
we're keeping him out of trouble. We're keeping him out of trouble. We're keeping him out of
Janet
trouble.
said I'd get college credit, but I'm not actually sure I'm gonna go to college.
Janet, you're only giving my guy college credit and not paying him real
Hey,
money.
I'm doing him a favor. I'm doing his mother a favor. I'm doing him a favor. I'm doing everybody a favor. I'm doing everybody a favor. Okay? Okay.
Janet can kick rocks.
Oh, he says, "God,
If you want to show me those elbows again.
Back off, Janet.
I'm still not sure what Janet wants from the elbows.
I know
I'm a little scared to find
you
out.
gotta keep the vibe low. The flamingos are gonna go into a swarm. So keep the vibes low, where you take it outside, take it to the slopes, so you take your energy there. Not even keep it calm, we keep it chill.
Sorry, flamingos. What's his... I would like to pet one of the flamingos.
They don't like that. It was a whole thing at Margaritaville. You can't touch them.
Oh God, what happened?
Can I make an animal hand? Can I do an animal hand?
Yeah, would that be wisdom?
That's wisdom.
Yeah, give me
I
wisdom.
specifically put my 3 into wisdom because I knew that was for perception and animal handling.
There it is.
Give me wisdom.
What was I don't see it. What
It's
is
a 3.
It's a 3.
So I got a 6.
Okay. It's better than 3.
Yeah, so you reach your hand out to the flamingos, and one of them goes,
Okay. I hold out a piece of my waffle out of the end of a fork instead.
Dude, you
Your
literally just
mother
said
will
not
not-
to touch them.
Your mother will not forgive me if you lose part of your limbs, okay? Okay. Just looking
They
out
have
for
to
you,
be.
dear.
They have to consent for you to pet them, and I don't think flamingos can consent.
Mm.
So
yeah.
It's very astute.
I
of
mean-
you,
Think- go-
Jessie.
I think
My
given the
grandaunt
fact
Celia
that it
taught
just
me a
displayed
lot.
clear non-consent, like, that it can, but it just chose not to in that moment.
well then.
Sammy takes the omelet, and it's fucking horrifying. it's got romaine just like
Yeah.
poking out, burned, wilted. And you have to understand, Waffle House has one griddle. Everything is cooked on that one area.
Uh-huh.
So, yes, it's an egg white omelet, but it has also been cooked in the cumulative grease of eons.
Yeah.
It just slides across the plate like greasy lettuce.
Brother, Sammy, thank you so much. How is that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Says, yo, Tracy, you guys know what's up. You've been around. You know someone who's seen a Sasquatch.
Oh yeah, brother.
Could you go talk to it?
Absolutely not. What?
Because I can't. If I leave the Waffle House, then the flamingos will get into the Waffle House, and then the health department comes. It's just a total bummer.
Yeah.
But the more I think about it, the more my heart just feels real sad that Duke is not with us, and what am I gonna do if he doesn't come back? Do I close the waffle? Do I give up? Do I just...
You can't give up. You can't close the Waffle House. Yeah, we're gonna find. We can do this. Yeah, we can do this.
What is a Sasquatch?
Are you fucking kidding, Janet?
It's my terrible memory. I need,
Yeah,
I need more of my black coffee. I'll remember in a sec. You give me a minute. I'll remember what we were
can get
talking about
a
in a
picture.
second.
Janet, are you having
Show my mom.
Are you having coffee from a hydro flask right now?
I would never, ever, ever in front of you. Ever.
Sammy just pours more black coffee. Just sort of
As I'm drinking out of it, apparently.
He's like, dudes, it's crazy. You don't have to go do this. It's crazy. But no one else will go. Everyone just wants to go ski, and they're like, look at me, look at my ski muscles. I go ski, I don't go Sasquatch hunting. And seems like lumberjacks, you're a big strong lumberjack, you cut wood, go chase the Sasquatch,
Oh, I'm very pretty. I'm not strong.
Okay. Sasquatch
He's
likes
more on our
pretty.
marketing team, marketing and PR.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, dude. Look, we gotta respect the sanctity of the mountain and the natural ecosystem that's developed there. Don't go fight the Sasquatch. Let's be clear. Look, the
You
moose.
really gotta meet an animal on its level.
Negotiate. You go talk to it. No, just be like, dude, Duke, I get it. Duke's great. He's pretty, totally sick. Kind of need him back here.
This is a diplomatic mission.
Dude.
Diplomacy.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say no to like going to fight the Sasquatch, but if we just have to go like chill out or something.
Yeah.
I found mountain wildlife's generally pretty reasonable. Like,
Oh yeah, because you like the moose, right?
They're an invasive species.
Oh shit.
They shouldn't be down here.
Dude, I'm so sorry, Winston.
Wait, Winston, have you been feeding the moose?
no, they don't need my help to eat. Like,
Winston, your mother is gonna be so pissed at me.
I haven't been feeding the moose.
Dude, the
If
moose
anything-
must cease.
If anything, the mooses have been feeding me.
Whoa.
That's
Now that's
wild.
something I wasn't
I was
expecting.
gonna say,
honestly.
Are you eating them? Did you kill one? What have you done?
Oh,
Like the moose know where the good berries are, and like
Dude, you gotta pay him more. Like,
it's just like, a little
room
snack on the
and
job.
I'll
board.
look in the payroll. I'll look in the payroll.
How much do you make, Janet?
I am the business administration and all of office management. I'm the one who makes sure money comes in and out of our lumberjacking.
You said jacket. Jacket. Did you guys hear
It would be
Guys, did you guys hear Janet said jacket just now?
I'll say more than that to your elbows later.
Oh my god, get off of me, Janet.
Yeah, dude, I don't get what it is with the elbows.
It's so weird.
Like, dude, she came in one day. The flamingos, they got some gnarly elbows, right?
Yeah.
Just like stick.
They're all lit.
It was
Very,
not good,
very
Janet.
specific type of elbows.
Weird.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. See, all
Moose have a couple of elbows.
Sorry. Dude, if you can get close enough to a moose to lick its elbows, I will ask the flamingos if they'll let you lick their elbows.
No, that's not necessary. I would never. I would
You
never do that.
did,
That isn't
though.
correct.
You really went for it.
You super did.
Okay, that was a moment of weakness, and I did not consent, and that will not happen again.
You didn't consent.
But I can look at the elbows when I want. Okay, I can look at the elbows.
Can I like put the sleeves
I will
together?
pay you more, Winston. Fine. At least $5 per tree. But everyone's got to hear you, Winston.
You got it. You got it, Janet.
And I won't tell your mother about the moose.
The moose, not the mouse. I was like, oh, hold up,
Yes, it's
Inspector.
the moose. No mouse.
Yeah,
Sorry if that didn't come out.
Yeah.
The one with the things here, those aren't elbows though. Don't confuse those with elbows.
We weren't gonna, Janet.
Timmy says,
Where's your omelet? Have you eaten that?
Yes, I've housed that shit already.
Good.
Sandy,
So
baby,
where's
where
this?
did
So
we
where's
put
this Sasquatch?
Where did the dude
I'm putting
disappear?
syrup on the sugar waffle. Like,
Oh god.
It's a great combination of like sticky and
Oh my God.
sandy.
Right? Just like, and the bits
texture.
that won't ever get
Yeah.
sticky that just stay sandy. Those are like little
Mhm.
little pop rock moments.
Sammy says, yeah. So there, it's up on the top bit, the really high bit. So you have to take the ski lift and then the second ski lift up there. Where you want to go. It's not the cross country bit, but people don't get up there, so the trails aren't as marked. Kind of go in between the trees, and some say not to do it, but like off-roading is where it's at, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You got it.
You gotta go off-road.
Yeah.
Off-trailing? What is it
Oh
actually
god,
called?
I'm trying to remember what it is.
It's not bushwhacking.
I literally grew up like skiing. This is so silly. It's
So this is a term that we actually should know. If somebody maybe
Oh,
should.
all of what we're saying is knowledge to some people.
It is.
And it's really, really not my knowledge.
It's not. It's backcountry.
Backcountry, yeah, up in the
Ooh, it's been a
backcountry
minute.
area.
Can't go out
But
there.
like
That's backcountry.
the back of the
Scary.
backcountry area, if you know what I mean,
Fear
right? Like, yeah.
Look, the backcountry powder is where it's at. It's always fresh. It's nice. There's nobody back there. But like, okay, so hear me out. Are you sure? Are you sure he's just not like in a little tree hole or something?
Man, like maybe, but I saw that thing come out of nowhere, right? It hit him like a granny going 60 on a black diamond, you know what I mean?
I do. Did you?
Granny going 60 on a black diamond. Is she good at it?
Uncontrolled.
But skilled.
Yeah.
That's the part of the fun.
Speed got a little ahead of her.
Wee!
Did you eat mushrooms before the Sasquatch came?
No, but dude, let me tell you, I came back here and I made me some hash brown that was totally capped.
That sounds kind of amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's
But
the-
like special capped, right? Like
Oh yeah.
smothered capped chunk with a special cap.
I gotta start getting capped.
It's extra.
Oh.
You'll be able
Oh.
to afford it now with your raise.
It's fine. It's good for his developing brain,
Yeah,
right?
actually, I've heard it's, like, really good to
expand your
microdose,
mind.
probably
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So Gus, what do you think? Should we like if we're gonna do this, like what do we want for payment?
I mean, just money would be great, but knowing my great aunt Celia, she really loved that trip that we took to Margaritaville. And I'm not saying that some of like your employees should come and like come back with us, but like, do you have plastic versions?
Decoys.
I think they look really, really good in our yard, and be like, you know, we're supporting flamingo rights, you know, to be you know, working in gainful employment and not be touched without their consent.
By putting them
How-
in your front yard as plastic. Are you saying I put the decoys here and then lend the
No.
employment opportunity to you to
No,
just like
like-
walk me through it, dude.
Myself and my great aunt Celia, we're really big flamingo fans,
Mm-hmm.
and we want to support the flamingos in any way we can. And so, like,
But I tell you, when the Frog Emporium died, when the frogs died at the Frog Emporium, was like,
that was devastating. And like more
I-
people.
that's why I had to open the Waffle House. Right? I
Yeah.
couldn't make the frogs work in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Wait, the
It's
The
a tough
frogs died?
Well, I was running a garden emporium, so we got frogs, we got flamingos, we got frog spawn, we've got tadpoles.
What happened to the frogs?
Well, I don't know. They died.
Yeah, like
But-
just
But like, if I had to
Mysterious.
guess, I fell asleep, and I fell asleep on the tank heater, and I hit the dial the wrong way, and then it jacked the temperature up. But you know, like a frog, it doesn't notice.
You cooked them.
Right? Like if you just leave it in
Yeah.
and it starts getting warmer, it doesn't realize it's boiling till it's. So we had a 1-day special on frog soup,
yeah.
and then we closed.
Wow. Okay.
But the flamingos were fine. But like I had to take care of my boys, I had to take care of my boys. So opened up the Waffle House, hired the flamingos, didn't have to take care of any frogs.
They've been through a lot. The flamingos have been through a lot, and
It's trauma.
I want to support them. You know, I want myself and all of us to support the flamingos.
Are you offering a restitute area for my flamingos if they don't want to work for me, but they can go stay with you? And
I mean,
is
we have
that
this whole resort, right?
We get the flamingos if we find him. Winston has been having a crisis over here ever since he heard the frog story. It's just like, I gotta get these flamingos out of here before he does something to the flamingos. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
no.
true.
Oh, you're sensitive. Okay.
Little animal lover over
Okay.
here.
There-
Dude,
yeah.
I can't just give you my flamingos. They're valued employees. I gotta know that you guys you're good for it, right? That like you're gonna treat them with respect and decency and not eat them.
Absolutely, man. But, like, I guess...
So what I'm saying is, if you can talk to a Sasquatch,
yeah, exactly.
you can handle the flamingos.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
This kid can talk to moose.
Yeah. Can't talk. Can't talk. I'm kind of bad at talking to flamingos, though, to be honest with you. Is it commonly held knowledge that the Sasquatch's weakness is frogs?
Well, no.
Okay. So, we
I
wouldn't
mean,
know this?
I don't know, it's weird, dude, because come to think of it, I didn't start the Frog Emporium. I took it over when I came into town because I was like, I was going to be a ski instructor. And they're like, you are way too chaotic and weird to be a ski instructor.
Yeah, that's fair. The little ones would be scared.
And I was like, no, dude, I'm fine. But then someone was like, you won't scare the frogs. They don't care about anything. Okay. So I got a job from this little dude who was running the frog business. And he was like, remember, the people in town need these frogs. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, sure, dude, whatever. Frogs are great. Love frogs. Frogs are cool. But maybe that's why people bought frogs from me, to protect them against the Sasquatch. So maybe that's why the Sasquatch has come back. Now I don't have any frogs.
Nobody's protecting.
People keep asking if I'm going to bring the frogs back, and I was just like, dude, we don't need any more invasive species. They're clearly not natural here, right?
Yeah.
And then they were like, no, Sammy, frogs are everywhere. They're even in the fucking Antarctic. And I was like, yeah, but it's fine.
There are frogs in the Antarctic?
Yeah, they freeze. It's fucking wild. Dude,
that's pretty sad.
So they freeze during most of the year, and then they thaw, and then they, spend, 2 days just fucking each other's brains out, and then they, have babies, and they go back to being frozen again. Wild. It could be the Arctic, though. I'm not sure. It's the Arctic. It's probably... Yeah, it's the Arctic.
It's
anyway.
one of them. That's
like a
pretty sick.
really horny Captain America,
It's a cold one. It's one of the cold ones.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly what that is. So yeah, I think if you've been here a while, you might know, but people sort of forgot, and people move in and out, don't stay in the town that long.
Okay, so maybe if we can pick up some frogs on the way, that'd be pretty sick.
Do you know anyone who may know where there are frogs still alive?
Well, now that you mention it, Sammy goes to the back. Actually, roll me a...
Oh, yeah.
Give me... What is this?
Which one of these should I use?
The 20.
Yeah, the 20. The big one. The big one. Exciting. Let's see, what do I want this to be?
Laurel's first roll!
Wow!
Janet Granite. What's she gonna do? What is she gonna do?
I'm gonna say this is give me an intelligence.
Roll. Okay, we're going intelligence.
Yeah.
I have a 2.
I got 5.
There it is.
I got 5.
Sammy says, all right,
Let's see if I remember what you're gonna tell me.
Sammy goes to the back of the freezers and pulls out a thermos. Just says, I've been saving this one. This is my lucky buddy. But I think you'll know how to use this. With no instruction. Just hands you this.
Oh my god.
Is that a frozen frog?
You mean intelligence.
Ooh, also roll intelligence.
Yeah.
That's 18.
Hey.
Yeah, this is, it'd be weird if this wasn't a frog. But, you'd have to open it up and see.
I mean,
Cool. Can I hold it?
please.
Unscrew
your
the
elbows.
thermos. Look in.
It's totally a frog.
What is it?
It's a frog. Oh, it's sick. Is this the last frog in Albuquerque?
It's the last frog I have in Albuquerque. Given the number of people who
This
come
is
into my
the
Waffle
last
House asking for
frog in
frogs,
Albuquerque.
probably.
We gotta keep it safe.
Dude, someone came in while I was having a health inspector visit, and I was already into it with the flamingos, and I was like, look, they're gloves, hairnets, they don't go cook the food, it's totally fine. He was like, yeah, maybe. And then someone was like, hey, dude, do you have the frog hookup? And he's like, you were dealing frogs out of the Waffle House? And I was like, that was a one-time sort of frog soup one day. It's a special.
Mm-hmm.
Not again. It's like, so yeah, probably.
We'll keep him safe.
Do we have to get the frogs to fuck the Sasquatch?
That's a lot of elbows.
I'm gonna say with your 19-ish, whatever it was, that
It's an 18, yeah.
18, that you think you could defrost this gently. Like there's a whole life cycle.
Right,
They've got some really
okay.
cool. They've basically got anti-freeze blood.
That's rad.
Anyway.
That's pretty cool.
Reptiles are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like real ones, sorry.
Yeah.
Just want to say, reptiles are really cool.
Janet, you know you like reptiles.
Well, I don't know anything about meatballs.
Where did that even come from, dude? Nobody's talking about meatballs right now.
Where is the frog?
Winston has it.
Winston's being very protective of the
Okay.
frog.
Sammy, do you have like a thermos of like warm water and then maybe like another one and maybe like some hot chocolate packets that we could take to go?
Yeah, sure. Sammy pulls out a bunch of hydro flasks.
I was gonna say.
And
Sammy.
Sammy.
Sammy. My friend Sammy.
Sammy,
No. Ooh.
what are those, my guy?
They're hydro flasks, man. They're dope. They're
I
like
thought
shiny and flasky.
Oh, no.
They just got that certain, je ne sais quoi.
Oh,
I
I
thought
think they
you
hold
were.
heat really well
no.
too.
Sammy. Shh. Ooh, not the right time.
Okay,
Right.
Judas.
Not the right time, Jesse. Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
Didn't
do you
you?
not like hydro flasks? It's not to
We've
like.
talked about this, dude, when we were in
Did
college
you?
together. You said that you were an Nalgene guy. Are you telling me that you're not an Nalgene
Dude,
guy
I'm
anymore?
just saying I go both ways. Sometimes it's Nalgene water. Sometimes
It's not
We
a kind of
have
thing
to-
where you
we
can
have
go
to
both
accept
ways.
everyone for who
it's
they
hard
are.
to put.
Shut up, Janet. You're not involved in this.
It's hard to put.
So many elbows on the table.
Oh my god.
Roll down.
Look, man, I get that like you like when you were born things were different, but like you don't want to be on the wrong side of history, about that. Like you get
They're just more
bisexual is a real
versatile.
thing.
They're just more
Maybe we don't-
versatile,
Oh,
dude.
no, dude, I'm not talking about sexuality. I'm just talking about water bottles. I'm like, you can be bi, that's fine. I'm bi-curious, at least. Like, it's just, it's about the stop. It's about. I just I think you should rethink your commitment to Nalgene because it used to be strong and now it is
Yeah,
clearly.
But like,
Look, people
what I'm saying.
change.
It's like you just like draw some parallels.
For what? Like why? Like why would anybody draw those parallels?
It just seems like you gotta be on the lookout for signs of bigotry in yourself, because otherwise you're gonna get fucking canceled, man.
Shit,
This
you're right.
kid's so smart.
God, this kid is really smart. Okay, I'm
I'm just
sorry.
I
saying-
am terminally online.
I'm gonna give you a raise to $5 a tree.
Wasn't that what you already said?
I think you're.
Just-
That's not a raise.
Dude, try.
What?
We can talk about this later, but like,
Did I
here-
already offer to pay you?
Yeah.
Here, just have the hot water and have the hot chocolate, and look, if the Sasquatch kills you, I'll know it's because it was the hydro flasks.
Yeah.
I'll
bet that's probably why they got the Duke.
I can carry the hydro.
They're
flask
just
if you
so
want.
shiny
Okay,
and
Judas.
thermally insulated. The hydro flasks.
Do you have any spare Nalgenes we could use instead?
No, dude. Personal use
maybe,
only. It wouldn't be hygienic. These are the I can
to-go
sterilize a
coffee
hydro
cups.
flask.
What about
Dishwasher
some
safe.
Waffle House mugs, Sammy?
Do you have any
Yeah.
mittens? Winston has been holding the frozen canister for
Dude.
and like Winston,
and he's always
oh,
cold.
yeah,
He's always
Winston is
cold.
already always
Ooh,
cold.
should we
Dude, I got you. Here, we
hand
throw
us some oven mitts?
Waffle House branded oven mitts at you. It's real snow queen shit. Yeah, totally.
It's not even snowing yet. How do you have hypothermia already?
That's right. It's like the unsnowiest day here in Albuquerque.
I run cold, man.
You need to get in my coat. Grab Winston.
All
Okay,
right.
let's go
All right,
let's go
so,
find the Dukes.
Oh my god.
Fine.
Good luck, dudes. Bring them back. Just Flamingo's gonna be real sad if you don't. It's gonna be sad.
We'll come back for you, flamingos. Promise.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you care if we bring him back dead or alive?
Oh, dude, good question, dude. I mean, like, what is alive? Like, really, are we just not all part of the cycle?
It's
of
all
just-
relative.
It's all just.
physical here.
Either way, his
Yeah.
body will find its way back, whether or not there's a pulse.
Is it? I mean, alive would be great, but at least this way I could just give him back to his mom and she can deal with him. That's what we did when he was kids, right?
Yeah.
We're just like, hey, Duke's mom, take care of him. He's being
Oh,
annoying.
shout out
No.
DM. Duke's mom
Duke's
is
mom,
great.
yeah.
Duke's mom, DM, MILF.
Duke's mom's gotta go.
Yeah.
Is Duke's mom Angela?
Who's Angel?
She comes over to
Angela?
our house every Friday for gin rummy.
No.
Is Angela a MILF?
Dude, you know Duke's mom? Everyone
Yeah,
at school's
she's
always
my
talking
best-
about Duke's mom.
She's best friends with my great aunt Celia.
Oh shit, dude! Duke's mom knows Aunt Celia.
It's
Great Aunt Celia
terrifying.
gets around.
Man, anyone who can handle Duke's mom is like, wow, they
Got it
got it
going
going
on.
on.
Yeah, I mean, she's a really nice lady. I get told to like go into my room and just don't come out for like a few hours, but like she's been really nice to me.
Aren't you like
honestly.
35?
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's fine. There's been a recession. We're in a bit of a rough time. We're in a bit of a rough patch. It's fine. It's fine.
We're all living.
I have my own room until like 5 years ago when I got that raise. Like I was on the couch, but now I have my own room. It's great.
That was sick. Moving up.
Yeah, it's what happens. Yeah, raises are great. You know, I've heard
Raises are great.
All right,
I've got a
guys.
whole basement to
Look,
myself.
dinner rush is gonna be coming in, and if you're not gonna buy, I need you to fly, you know, butts in seats, only ones who eats, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So good luck. You got the frog.
Yeah.
Don't understand what that does, but I'm sure it's important. You'll find out.
It's very important.
What do we owe
Yeah.
you, Sammy? What do we owe you?
If you come back, you can settle the bill. Otherwise, I'll just take care of it. And, you know, like, you just put a word in for God for me, right? Like,
You mean to tell me that if we do this for you as well, that all of this is on the house?
I mean, it's only like altogether like $6.
Yeah.
$3.50.
Yeah.
Simmer down now. Simmer down.
yeah, sure. It's on the house, dead or alive.
Anymore.
Appreciate you, Sammy.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
I
where
came
is
with
it?
$4.
$1.75. Shit. We gotta find this
sorry,
guy.
Sammy.
Some hash
From
browns
so I could pay.
We gotta find this guy, or you're gonna be in debt to Waffle House forever.
Waffle House never forgets it.
With
Waffle House
interest.
never forgets.
With interest.
Scouts honor, come back.
Watching
Appreciate you,
Agassi
Sammy.
and all the flamingos like
Appreciate
do their
you,
side
Sammy.
eye
Mm.
because they're the side. They're not. Anyway,
Bye, guys.
it's literally a side eye, you know. Anyway, we're back.
So fucking fantastic.
All
Get
right.
away, Janet.
So you guys, I'm assuming shuffle out.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Winston zips up like just the giant puffy coat.
Comically large amount of.
Where is the frog?
Opens like a huge pocket. Just like, got him in here.
You're still
Excellent.
hypothermic. Do you want somebody else to hold the frog, or like
You can
are
hold
you
the
good?
warm water if you want, as long as you're okay with holding a hydro flask.
You had to say it again? Gussie? You had to say
Yeah,
it
I-
all
I
out?
want-
Are you okay holding a hydro? Okay. Cool.
They hold heat really well.
Sick.
It's just
Yeah.
like it's really
Totally
warm,
fine.
man.
Okay,
didn't realize I was in a
I think
room
we
with
can stop
rats.
talking about the Hydra flask now. Where are we going?
Up, Janet.
We
Gotta
gotta
find
go-
Sasquatch so I
Yeah.
can show my mom that he is real.
Did you get a camera?
I mean, I have a phone.
Yeah. This is like 2023.
Albuquerque has
Dude, do
cell
you have, like,
towers.
do you have like one of those old separate cameras?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
It's very old school. It's very vintage. It's vintage.
retro, man.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is.
sick.
He likes
Yeah,
it
I mean the
vintage.
fashion is like perfectly between modern fashion in the 80s, and depending which way you're looking, it's really hard to tell.
I have like a
What-
full retro, like neon ski
Mhm.
jumpsuit. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, so you guys see that there is the mountain is sort of two large vestiges. So vestiges, what is it? Vistas.
Vistas,
So like one large initial one, which has a lot of like the bunny slopes, beginner stuff, and then you can take the ski lift up to the top of that, and there's a second ski lift that goes through to a much taller part of the mountain that has a lot of the advanced stuff. And you know that if you go up to the taller part of the mountain and then go around kind of the back of the mountain, that's where a lot of the backcountry skiing is,
Nice.
and into like a valley below.
As we're hiking up, I guess as we're taking the lifts up, I try to get on a lift with you by yourself. without you two.
Give me a dexterity.
To get on the lift?
Yeah, are you guys trying to get on the lift with them, or are you just like getting on a lift? Do you care?
I'm just getting on a
I'm
lift.
just getting on a lift,
Okay,
but
okay.
I do,
Yeah.
but I can feel apprehension and anxiety
Yeah.
from
Yep,
one,
that does
one
not-
of our group
I remember.
members.
I feel like
It's a 5.
I feel like now you are on the lift.
Yeah.
It's a 5.
Yeah, you all are packed. It's a big lift, so you're all packed.
Oh,
four
cross.
deep.
God.
Yeah. And you're right next to Janet.
I'm gonna say this on the, because if you're on the other side, I'm still next to Janet, and Janet can just probably hear this now.
Oh, I can hear all of that.
And I'll just be like, hey, Gus, I don't wanna be like,
Yeah, Trent.
I don't wanna be like an asshole or anything, but like, if the frogs don't work out, could we just feed Janet to the Sasquatch?
I mean, I don't know. Like maybe the Sasquatch is like vegetarian. I don't.
Yeah, but
How
like,
would that even work?
I guess not. Like, I think I'm just kind of sizing her up a little bit, and I feel like, at the very least, like, we don't have to outrun the Sasquatch, but we can outrun Janet.
That's probably true. Like, I mean, if we needed to, like, I bet you're really, really strong, and I can
Oh, yeah.
run pretty fast.
Also, she's lame and she brought skis and not snowboard. So, like, I could just take off one of her skis. She'd never make it down.
You absolutely hear all of this for sure.
At this point, though, now in my head, I'm like, can I balance on one leg?
Like a flamingo.
Like, she won't stop looking at my elbows, and I know they're pristine, but it's weird.
Oh, that's not okay. Here, hey Janet, do you want to switch seats real quick?
On the ski.
Yeah, it's fine. Like we can switch. Because I think Trent's maybe like a little uncomfortable with like all the elbow licking that's happening. And
Now,
like,
that hasn't happened recently.
yeah,
So I
but
don't really
think
know
he's-
what Trent is talking about.
It only has to happen once for it to be weird.
Like, I know that you might do this, and like we've known each other for a while, so like I don't really mind if you need to do that. But
I don't know anything about meatballs. but I will switch seats.
Great.
What did you call me? I'm not a piece of meat. Stop objectifying me, Janet.
Give me both dexterity rolls of God 15.
Dude,
17.
sometimes
Did you
Jan- when
make
Janet
it?
I'm
comes
19.
over, her and my mom drink like a whole bottle
What was
of
my-
wine.
what was
and
it,
gets
dexterity?
weird.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's a
Dirty
20.
Dude, Janet's
Dirty 20.
weird.
Got
You
it.
should tell your mom to
So
stop
we-
being friends with Janet.
It works.
So it's very swift. It's a very
Yeah,
nice.
you see
swift,
Janet
swift.
Janet basically like
I
put
think
her
what
arms
I've
down
done. I
and,
think
like-
what I've done is I've just picked him up and I've moved him and then I've
No,
switched.
you like acrobatically
Yeah,
sort of, like,
it was a very
it's
fun.
like a
Yeah.
partner's swap.
But
where
I
you,
was
like,
looking you in the
cartwheel.
eyes the whole time, not at your elbows, but in your eyes.
She's unsettling.
Mild distinct.
Still more than miles.
Yeah.
I
I think I'm pushing it. I think I'm pushing the mild, so it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Dude,
Oh,
you should
man.
tell your mom to stop being friends with Janet. I'm just talking over Janet, talking about her. Like
Yeah,
looking at people over her
You
shoulder.
see
Well, I
a
have a
bunch
terrible
of
memory. I won't remember it anyway.
oh god, you see a bunch of skiers below. But as you get to the top of the second part of the mountain, there's a lot less people. You see people kind of strapping on their skis, making last minute adjustments. But you're pretty much alone here, unless you like wanted to go interact with somebody.
Amazing.
Can I make like a perception check for the Sasquatch?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, okay, that's a 16.
A 16.
Nice.
Yeah,
Woo!
you scan. You're used to looking for large mammalian characters who would rather be unnoticed by things around them. So you don't see any moose specifically right now, though you looked for them, like spotted them. You kind of know their general areas, so you probably could find some moose if you wished. But yes, you look around and you see, as the valley around the back of the mountain narrows down, there's large, rocky outcropping that has a bunch of natural caves, and you think that that's a really great place. And there's also some densely wooded forest kind of at the base of that, and that would be perfect sort of cover for people going in and out. You don't see any tracks, but you're kind of farther away, and it has snowed recently, so.
That would probably be a good spot for a squatch, and point it out.
Shit, you're right.
All right. Yeah, how do we get down there?
Jenny, you first.
Well, okay. I guess what should I roll?
What are you trying to do? Are you just trying to
I don't.
ski down?
That's yeah, but I have both my skis.
Just
you take
fall
the
into a tree.
Dude, it's so funny. Plus you're absolutely
I'm gonna try to. I'd like to try to ultimately ski down to at least somewhere close to the area where she is. Not necessarily to the full opening, because I don't want to be fully exposed if there's areas for exposure for a sassy to see us and then be like, oh shit, gotta go. So ideally, I'd like to. I as Janet would like to. Ski down, but kind of like to like the outskirts, so like we can still be very clandestine.
Yeah, give me a dexterity.
Okay, let's fucking do this, Janet. It's a 19.
Oh yeah, Janet.
20.
Good at it.
Janet
I click in those fucking skis, and I'm like, bye.
She puts up a wave of snow that just blankets you as she goes.
Watch
past.
the elbows,
dude. Shit, brushing the snow off.
Give me a Constitution check.
Oh no, you're hypothermic still.
14, I think. That's
Yeah,
15.
Yeah,
14.
you're fine. With brushing the snow off that quickly, you're fine.
You still in my cold. I'm just like, come here a little bit. We're not gonna lose you today.
Not today. Yeah, so you shoot on straight ahead. Are you guys gonna follow?
Yeah, Gus is gonna kind of start walking. He didn't bring any skis or a snowboard, so he's just gonna kind of walk down.
Mom says I can't have a snowboard till I'm 16.
Wait, so both of you don't have anything? We could have rented you equipment.
We were at a ski.
Janet has so much money. We could have got her to rent you, dude.
I could whittle some snowshoes, maybe.
Can you do that right now?
Yeah,
For real?
Sick. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's whittle some
Give me
Yeah.
give me a wisdom check for knowing how to do that, or a
I'm
dexterity.
known for my whittling.
Oh no,
Yes.
yeah. Give me a dexterity check for getting them together. For how good they are. I think you can make them.
That's 5.
5. Okay, so here's what you do. You go off to the side, and there's a bunch of cedar trees, and so you strip off a couple branches, and you bend them roughly into snowshoe shape. And because they have such frilly branches, they sort of make a natural soft snowshoe pattern. But they're not snowshoes. You've really just tied branches to your feet.
Did just tie branches.
So they are better than nothing, but they are insane and still not skis.
Incredible.
If I had a little more time, they'd probably be better, but I can make you some if you want.
I mean, I'm always wearing snow boots anyway, so.
Alright.
Because they're fur-lined.
Well, actually, no. Why don't you take these? Because you look really cold, and this will keep you on top of the snow. And I'll just walk in it.
Gus is the best of us.
So embarrassing.
Yeah, these snowshoes were built for Gus' size, so they dwarf Winston. You just got... And snowshoes should be large and unwieldy because they really want to distribute the weight across the snow to stay on top of it, but these are comically large. You look like a cedar rabbit. Just like a little bunny.
Don't tell anyone at school about this.
I don't go to your school.
Just like if you see anyone my age, don't bring this up.
Just take my little foot for now.
Nice.
And I'm assuming you've got a snowboard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got a snowboard.
I came prepared for the snow. It's on a holster and he's just yeah, it's a whole thing.
All right. So yeah, you can zip ahead to find Janet for sure. To the outcropping.
I'm gonna hang out with her by myself.
Right? Wait a minute.
And these two are going to be tramping along a little slower. Give me... So are you going to hang back, or are you going to go ahead?
I'll go to Janet.
Incredible. Yeah, so you rocket up to the edge of the trees, and you're trying not to be seen by the Sasquatch. We're kind of doing some reconnaissance. And as you're kind of looking around, you can hear Trent come up behind you. Can you both stealth is dexterity, right?
Yes.
Stealth is give me both dexterity checks.
Can I roll one for stealth and then one to try to spray Janet with snow as I come up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, great.
I did 16.
This stealth
17.
This stealth is a 4. Spraying Janet is an 18.
I think that's why the stealth is a 4.
Yeah.
There's a story there. Yeah.
Yeah, you rocket up. An enormous plume of snow goes up. Honestly, it's like a flare on the mountain. A big white plume. And you rolled
I rolled a 17 for dexterity.
Nice. Yeah, the plume is so big that it basically obscures whatever is happening.
Snow.
Yeah, and so so Trent in his like big bright purple coat backdropped against this white plume of snow stands out for miles across the
hair flip like
yeah, and you can hear like a
His hair is so effortless.
Jeanette.
It's easy breezy and beautiful.
give me a wisdom check.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, you can hear like a low rumble in the cliffs. It's not quite, doesn't sound like the rumble of snow. It's not something you've really heard before.
Did you toot, Janet?
It'd be louder than that.
Then there was a rumble in the woods, man.
You two give me dexterity checks as well.
Oh, please do.
Or stealth checks, essentially.
Oh no, y'all.
Oh.
It's an 8?
That's a 5.
Oh.
No, a 6. That's a 6.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So, let's see. So yeah, as you two are walking, you hear a rumble sound right behind you, like a deep, non-moose-like rumble, but it's, and you can sort of see looking several trees out in front of you, just like a large furry shape attempting to conceal itself by standing behind a tree. We can just see you with your keen eyes, used to looking for the wild meese.
Mooses.
I know.
But the meese must cease.
Oh, the wild mooses.
The mice.
You see the faintest outlines of fur around the sides of the trees.
Winston, what is that? You know?
Does it look like this? You're not there.
Oh,
yeah.
right. This is John. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. Because they're walking your way.
I thought they got
Yeah.
there. I'm so sorry.
So like if you wanted to run, like if they started screaming, you could get to them fairly quickly. But like you are.
I'm so sorry. I thought we were all together.
Do I get signal up here?
Good question.
Give me an intelligence check, but I'm gonna say no. It's gonna be pretty hard to figure out how to have modified your phone to get signal.
Yeah, no.
Nah, you don't have signal.
Nor.
I mean, he's right there. We could go up and talk to him.
I'm getting some pictures first, just in case we spook him. All right, so
That's probably a good idea.
Put phone away. Winston is going to do the thing that has worked for him in the past about getting animals to trust you. He's first gonna clear away some snow so he's not sitting in snow. Can't be handling that. Go clear away a little patch of snow, find like a spot that you can maybe make a little toasty. And he's just gonna sit nearby and not look at the Sasquatch. He's just gonna like sit very calmly and find something to like pick at and just be like,
There's something else to do.
What are you gonna do?
I did a little roll for this.
you gotta like make yourself part of the environment so that you don't come off as a threat.
I see. Oh, can I have that thermos back real quick?
Oh.
Just in case.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Water.
He sticks his hand straight up in the air, trying to look like a tree,
So you
and like waving a little bit in the wind
with the thermos.
with the thermos in one hand, with like the hot water. The frog one is still like in his bag.
Okay.
And he's just kind of like waving a little bit in the wind.
What are you doing?
I'm becoming part of the environment. Like it's like all the trees.
You're clearly not a tree though.
Give me a charisma check.
That's a nat 20.
He's a tree.
He's a tree.
You are
Actually,
a
you know
tree
what?
scout.
That's weirdly effective.
Gussie's a tree.
I take that.
I take it back. This is the best tree impression I've ever seen.
Yeah, you've grabbed as Winston has taken off his snowshoes, and able to grab them and sort of add them to the things you're waving, and it's just so visually confusing, right? And a lot of animals don't actually have great vision. What they are very good is mapping out, I see this thing as a threat, and so, you know, when you present as a weird thing, you just present as a weird thing. They're like, I know wolves, I know bears, I know humans. You look like a thing.
Yeah.
That might maybe make a Sasquatch curious.
Yeah, so you see ever so slowly a little face sort of peer out behind. It's the cutest fucking fuzziest thing ever. It's got big ears. Sasquatches are usually described as like really ape-like, but this has like great dog energy too.
Incredible.
Like real like Chewbacca of the slopes
Winston is
vibes.
obsessed.
And you realize it's not quite as tall as you initially thought it was, and it sort of gangles over a little bit, and this might be a baby Sasquatch. This might not be full grown. You're like, this is not quite big foot. This is more like medium to small foot. Little foot.
Little foot. Oh God, trauma.
Pause for trauma.
I was gonna say, we all went there, didn't we? We all went.
We all suddenly had flashbacks to the land beyond time.
Gotcha. Can you two give me wisdom checks? So no, the two people not observing this. So basically perception checks.
18.
12, yeah.
19, 20.
What?
Wow. Yeah, these dice are great. These are working for you.
These are really working for me. This is never gonna happen again, so I'm really gonna take advantage of it.
Enjoy
I gotta
it,
let
enjoy
this
it,
work.
Do it.
All dice are great. All dice move straight forward, but these are great dice.
These are good dice.
Yeah, so with the trained eye of an HR professional,
Right.
with a project manager, you realize that two of the members of your group have fallen behind. They're not quite on task.
I
and
counted.
Into the timeline.
I counted, and there's two less.
That's cool.
Than
You can
normal.
count to 4 like that.
Thanks.
And you also realize that you look around and you're like, they should have been here earlier.
I just realized 2 of our guys were missing. I didn't have to count.
You must be pretty smart.
Sorry. As you're doing this, you realize you don't hear it's sound reflects really well off of snow, and so you would assume that you would hear, right?
I think so, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You looked at me like, oh, that's deep snow knowledge.
No, I was like lore.
Yeah, we're in it. We're
nice.
We're
exciting.
picturing.
Like,
that was like visual brain being like, ooh, cool.
yeah. Sound reflects pretty well off of snow, and so you know that if they were trying to make their way, to you, you should be able to hear them talking something, even if it wasn't really distinct, some sound, and you hear nothing, which is a little worrying. And as you're doing that, you hear that same rumble, and the ground starts to just ever so slightly, just shake a little bit. And you can see off in the distance the smaller trees being sort of pushed aside.
Up whence we came, or ahead?
So ahead. So coming from, so you got like a rocky outcropping.
Right.
Rocky outcropping here, and you came down from the mountain here, and so you sort of came down, and 2 people are walking down to here, and you guys skied down to the trees that were here, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Kind of in that outcrop, and there's the rocky outcropping here, and you're kind of in these tree areas. And so you see the trees start to become bent across to the side, and you see snow start falling. So you can't see anything coming, but you see something pushing trees aside and making its way straight towards you.
Ooh.
That's the biggest elbow I've ever seen.
Finally, your attention's off mine. I guess I'll just call back. Like, guys, are you guys behind us? Are you there?
Is it smart to make loud sounds now?
Oh shit, you're right.
When you yell, you hear a little bit of a rumble, and back with Littlefoot and you guys. Medium foot? Is Littlefoot traumatizing?
No.
People saw
Small foot.
traumatized?
Small foot.
Small foot. Small foot feels
Small
better.
foot, yeah.
Yeah, not copyrighted at all.
Small foot, big
Small
foot.
Right,
foot,
that's right,
yeah.
yes. Safer, much
technically,
safer.
the Bigfoot and Sasquatch are two separate things. They are not the same creature. It's a
The more you know.
geographic
Okay.
and kind of varietal thing.
Interesting.
It doesn't matter.
We'll just
Anyway,
call it
Sasquatch is
Squatch.
Pacific Northwest.
Baby
right?
Squatch.
Yeah.
Baby
Bigfoot
sassy.
is elsewhere.
Baby, it's sassy.
yeah,
Baby
Sasquatch is region
Sassy.
specific. Bigfoot
Baby
is
Squatch.
specific. Anyway, doesn't you can let it go. Doesn't matter. So you see Smallfoot peep its way, and when Trent calls out, he startles a little bit.
Can I reach into my puffy coat and take out a piece of sugar waffle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
God, Winston's so
Hold out a piece of sugar waffle. And I'm gonna set it down on the ground a little ways away from me so that he doesn't have to take it right out of my hand. It's good. Tastes good. Did not expect
What is
that.
it saying?
How would I know, man?
I thought you could talk to animals.
Well, it's less about like one-to-one communication, and we're just kind of like getting each other. Seems chill.
As you're saying this, you hear across the valley a much deeper, sonorous version of that trill, which echoes across the trees.
So that's probably Mom.
Oh no. Yo, Janet, we should split for sure, dude.
We've got to hide your very, very bright purple coat.
We put it on you. And
The
Careful, I'll take it as kindness.
Littlefoot or Smallfoot kind of hears that and sort of like playfully jumps over and like hides behind you.
No.
You want to play hide? You want to play hide and seek? Do you know good hiding places? Can you show me where the good hiding places are?
It doesn't know English. What'd you do in there?
Winston's gonna try something.
What if we go up in the trees? We can take
Good
one
idea.
down there.
Good
Yeah.
idea. I'm gonna kind of like be like, yeah, and I'm gonna start climbing up a tree. Like, yeah, climbing trees.
So it starts like kind of trying to climb, but it's not meant for climbing. This is clearly a cave-dwelling creature. It gets by a lot more on camouflage than activity.
Ooh.
And sort of
crazy.
starts making some like little sad squeaking noises as it sees you going up.
Slide back down the tree, so I don't want to make it sad. Give a little scritch behind the ears.
Oh, baby.
As you guys are doing this, you guys seeing, and as the movement in the trees gets closer, you realize that what you thought was snow was in fact fur. And it is a wall of furry dog, ape creature with lots of like really interesting pattern spots that is heading straight for you.
Oh no. Is it too late to hide?
Yeah.
You can kind of see its face. It doesn't seem to be particularly focused directly on you.
Right.
You get the sense that it's beelining
For something.
right past you, which is incidentally the direction of Winston and Gus.
Right.
Man, R.I.P. Winston and Gus. I'm gonna miss them.
But yeah, you could definitely get out of its way. You've got time to get out, if
Right.
not necessarily hide.
We could try some diplomacy.
What is it?
It's a Sasquatch, dude.
Oh,
You've been
that-
here the
yes,
whole time.
yes. It's a Sasquatch.
Okay, maybe let's duck out of the way, and then we'll follow it. And then when we get back with the other ones, we'll try to talk to it.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay, you go left, I'll go right.
Which way is that?
Not that left, Janet.
Okay,
Push Janet
okay.
away and hide.
Okay.
Do you push Janet into the path of the Sasquatch?
No. I have a mild
thanks.
distaste for Janet. I don't actually want Janet dead.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate
Yeah, okay, so you guys dive out of the way
Yeah.
as the Sasquatch plows a furrow in the snow into the blank snow of the valley where there aren't any trees, and you can just see this white mass just beelining it for the trees. And you guys can feel the ground starting to shake a little bit.
Okay.
Let's follow.
I gently like put the tree branches down and take out like both of the thermoses. I'll say, "Hey, little guy. Hey, do you want some hot chocolate? It's really good. Yeah, hot chocolate. Okay." And take a little bit of the.
It starts trying to climb you as if you're still pretending to be a tree.
Great.
Do you still have any of those hairnets?
Yeah. I was saving this one for my great Aunt Celia,
a lot of Squatch myths
there you
seems
go.
to be really focused on them being close to like monkeys and apes, but he seems like a dog. I'm gonna like hold out the hairnet as if like, have you seen this before? Because maybe he'll have seen one on Duke.
on Duke?
Oh,
That's clever.
yeah, actually. So you
Real
hold it
smart,
out,
Winston.
and
Winston's
visually
clever.
this seems to be
Super
doing
smart.
nothing for it. But like as you get it closer to the baby Squatch's nose, it gets a little nose twitch. It seems like the scent is broadly familiar. Like it recognizes something there.
I put it up to my nose and then
It's like it doesn't have a tail, but it's kind of like back end is like wobbling as if it's excited, and it starts bounding off in the direction, but straight also toward the big Sasquatch. Just go.
well, I
for it.
don't know that.
To the sound, because you can hear noises. You can hear
okay.
noises and like loud, not angry, but loud Sasquatch noises.
She
Loud
maybe follow
adults.
behind, but like a
Just
little
hot
ways
chocolate.
behind.
Okay. I guess before we leave, mixes the hot chocolate mix into the warm water and then pours a little bit of the warm water into the frog thermos.
Brilliant. Yeah,
That's not really.
that
was a good idea.
It's
Gotta
doing
see it.
something.
That was wise.
But you think it's going to need some time to fully defrost. It didn't go straight to Actually, give me what is healing? Would that be? Is that a wisdom check? That's knowledge, right?
Medicine is wisdom, yes, I believe.
Give me a wisdom check then.
This be interesting.
That's a 15.
Yeah. So you
Hey,
see that
there
the
it
frog
is.
starts to give some twitching. You think it's going to be ready pretty soon.
All right. I said,
Sounds
drink
like-
up, little buddy. We might need you. And closes the thermos.
I mean, it's half frozen. It's not doing great. The life cycle of this frog has been born, be a frog, freeze for some unknown period of time, hot chocolate bath?
Give it like a very gentle shake just to make sure the hot chocolate
a little
is
cocktail.
distributed.
Right, so he's not like stuck to the sides
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
he's got
exactly.
all of this,
The fact that
surface area.
The fact that you had regular water and instead made it hot chocolate is so funny to me.
You
Like,
never
you
know when
had-
you're gonna need some
yeah.
hot chocolate.
You can see this
regular
frog.
ass
Yeah.
water
It's
for
good
the
you.
frog.
It's good for you.
This like frog popsicle floating in a soup of hot chocolate.
Oh lord.
You did this to us. Yeah. So the little baby Squatch starts bounding off in the direction of the valley, and as you exit the trees, you are almost immediately hit by a wave of snow as an enormous Sasquatch with its characteristic adult spots just kind of slams to a stop in front of you, just like.
You try to be a tree again.
Come on.
That's a
Gussie.
6.
It gives you just like
Winston.
a full body sniff, and the weight of its breath just like buffets the branches out of your hand. Big like hair flying back. Give me a dexterity roll.
These dice are bad.
Is that a 1?
No,
It's a
it's a
7.
7.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
9. So as you're trying to take it, as you're taking a picture, the breath and steaming heat coming out of the Sasquatch, just like it is wet, a bit rancid. This is clearly like on the eats berries and nuts and then also small dead animals type vibe of kind of breath.
Does the hot breath
Remnants?
warm me up?
Yeah, it does warm you up.
helpful.
Oh my
gosh, it does warm you up. But it does
Good, I get advantage on Constitution check.
Baby.
You get advantage you get advantage on Constitution checks, but your camera is fogged and slimed up, so you didn't get a great picture.
That's why nobody gets a good picture.
And as the adult Sasquatch has stopped, you guys kind of catch up from behind it as you're following.
Oh, hey guys, watch out! There's a big Sasquatch. Oh fuck!
As you're saying that, like turns around and just like.
Hey, dude.
Winston looks to the baby Squatch to see what it's doing.
The baby Squatch like lets out a little happy trill and starts just like running around its parent, who's just sort of like really big single parent energy, like loves its child, but also they're just so
tired.
They're
Just
so
so
Like, it's a
much.
lot.
So tired. It's already
Like,
been all these things
The other
today.
parent clearly came. There was a baby that happened, and then it is gone.
Oh no.
And it was not informed in like Sasquatch sex ed that this was gonna be the deal. And it's doing its best. It's doing its
Left
best.
to go find a goat.
Where-
Never came back.
So is
Oh
the-
man.
I
Where
tried
is
to
the-
mimic the baby Squatch's behavior.
Give me a charisma check.
Because you're a baby too.
Give me it with advantage.
Okay.
You do seem really pathetic. You know, in this giant Sasquatch's eyes.
I rolled so many fives.
my God.
I think
No!
There it is.
The amount that the baby Sasquatch has been running around with you, also coupled with the fact that you were wearing an enormous amount of just fabric material that makes you the poofiest a human can be, but that you were also clearly a young human. The Sasquatch is kind of like
I'm just like I'm just running around in circles with the baby Squatch, just going.
The Sasquatch gives off big. There are now two of them, but then also they're really. I mean, come on, they're really cute. Look at that. And you see the baby Sasquatch, after it's circled its parent a couple of times, take off in the direction of the caves.
I go with the baby Sasquatch.
The parent Sasquatch like gives a big huff, kind of looks at the rest of you, is sort of like eyes on you, and follows sort of glumping after Winston and
Just
baby.
like desperately trying to unfog my camera.
Winston and baby Sasquatch.
We gotta follow him, right?
I don't think we can.
Winston can probably handle this. we could go post up and make sure he's okay. Like, we could follow him and like.
Is it the big Sasquatch is still here? Like
So the baby Squatch, Winston going off in the direction of
Yes.
the caves, and the trees here, but they're going
Right.
off in the direction of the caves. You guys are on the outskirts of this tree area, and so baby Winston and then parent Sasquatch are going this direction, and you can follow behind.
They're going
if
to
you
the
want.
caves.
Yeah, you didn't get like outright
Right.
hostile vibes, but
Right.
you got, you're on notice.
Right.
I know where
Sure.
you are.
Yeah.
Don't be trying.
Yeah, I'm
anything.
watching you, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
We follow
Yeah.
him, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I thought the Sasquatch was still
Yeah,
facing us.
Oh,
No.
I promised his mother. We gotta find him.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
We'll check out my frog. Pour a little more hot chocolate in.
Yeah. The frog, as you open it, the frog gives out a.
Is that good?
Hi. Welcome back to the world, buddy. We might need you. I hope that you're ready to meet your new best friend.
And tries to hop out immediately.
Okay, make a
Yeah.
save.
Hey, that is
Nice.
a 21.
Yeah, Gussie's killing it.
Yeah, it makes a suicide plunge for the snow, and you manage to just take the thermos and put it right underneath it, and just right
That was
back.
close.
There you go.
That was
Incredible.
close.
At least we know his hoppers are still working.
Yeah. Actually, can I make this a hand frog now? Can I just like hold it in my hands?
Yeah, sure.
Outside
I
of
think
the
with that
rest of
dexterity
the
check,
jar.
you can
Cool, cool,
you can be holding. If you try to do anything really complicated dexterity wise, you're probably going to need to really succeed to not drop the frog at the same time. But yeah, you can definitely hold it.
Cool.
This thing is not fully recovered. That was a lot of energy expended right there.
kind of like hold it and then like tuck it into the side of my coat. So I'm like just sort of clothes postured, but
I got
having a
nothing.
concealed
I got nothing. I'm not hiding
frog.
anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have anything in here. What are you talking
Pocket
about?
frog.
I don't have anything in here.
Gussie. Hey, Gussie. Hey, I triple dog dare you to drink some of the frog chocolate.
Chocolate frog.
Just a little bit.
Pretty good.
Just a little bit. Here, I'll get it to your mouth. You want to try it? Ew, I touched a hydro flask. Shit. Oh, God.
Both of you give me constitution checks.
Ha, 3.
For touching the hydro.
What is
That's a 4.
Okay, so something is wrong in Gus's stomach world. You're now belching frog. Like it tastes like frog, and you just cannot stop burping, and it's just echoing across the valley.
God. Yeah, I drank some in solidarity too, I think, and got a 3.
No, you just touched the hydro flask.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's what your constitution check was for.
Yeah.
And it ruined you.
Just
You're just so
psychologically destroyed.
Just
Yeah, you feel, man, you gave Sammy some real shit, and honestly, maybe the hydro flask isn't that bad. It's probably okay. And, like, you just don't know how to square this. Like, nothing happened, and, like, that is devastating. You're devastated right now.
It's okay.
Hey, Trent, just, can you not tell my great aunt Celia about this? I think she'd be pretty disappointed in me.
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't, like, tell anybody that I touched a hydro flask, okay?
Yeah, I don't usually like to keep secrets or lie about anything, but I think we can understand each other.
We're never...
This was a bad idea. This was a really bad idea.
We're never gonna talk about this again.
No, let's just repress that.
Right. And so Janet, right there the whole time.
Janet.
But I'm the weird one for licking elbows. Ha! And I walk. At least 2 to 3 steps away. And then I'm like, but I don't want him to die, so I gotta come back.
Yeah, we're never speaking of any of this.
No.
Shit. Oh my god, I have to cut off my hand now.
The parent Sasquatch has plowed a very wide and well-packed trail down the side of the mountain, and you're able to quite easily follow
Fantastic.
as they go.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, so you...
There's shame.
Still burp.
Out, damn spot.
God. Woo! So Winston, you're the first to arrive, and it is a wide cave. You can see that the passage of generations of Sasquatch have sort of worn the edges smooth, and there's like the step up has sort of been sunken in. And as you walk toward the back, you see some logs and stuff that have been dragged in, and at the very back, you see a hammock that someone has constructed out of cedar boughs, and you see Duke passed out, just snoring asleep in the back, just like arms spread out,
Oh my god.
a hand over his eyes, just snoring, just absolutely passed out.
Crusty Duke!
Crusty Duke! Oh. And he rolls and falls out of the cedar hammock boughs and just lands on the floor. He's like, oh, dude.
Duke.
Dude.
You know other words, right?
No? Yeah. Sorry. You're differently colored than the other ones. It's kind of, usually they're like fuzzy and white, and I was like, these are some angelic beings, you know what I mean? I was just riding that.
Okay.
And you are just putting some real purple into this experience right now. And I don't know how to feel about, like, hey, purple guy, maybe, could you just go away for right now? The purple guy?
Can I roll to
like
see how many of special hash browns this guy's had?
You don't even need to roll. Doug is so clearly
Zooted.
yeah, he is out of it. He's feeling no pain.
Yeah.
But whatever he's feeling may not be copacetic with the rest of the world right now. The little baby Sasquatch like bounds over. He's like, dude, baby cloud, how's it hanging? How's the sky going? Yeah, I know, right? This trip is heavenly. Get it, dude? Yeah, your cloud. Just like gives it a pat, a little scratch behind his ears.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, okay. And yeah, like I would never want to harsh the vibe. Or
I mean,
whatever.
but you kind of are.
But
I don't
like-
want. I'm sorry. Like you should do your all cloud. Purple is good,
Mm-hmm.
but
Because like in
It's so-
cloud culture, purple's like a symbol of getting the party started.
oh, is that dude? It's like you got like a purple and a pink and a yellow together.
Yeah,
And
man.
like-
like
Did you have cloud DJs? Is there a DJ Cloud that's gonna come?
there is a DJ Cloud, and if you follow me, I can take you to where the DJ party is.
Give me charisma.
Give me charisma.
I love that.
19.
Whoa.
Damn, Winston's charisma checks are killing it.
Just so smart. So adept. So
clever.
charismatic.
Yeah, it's almost like it deserves a raise.
Duke's just like, okay, dude. You know, the Duke, always up for a party. I'm like the king of parties. It's in the name.
I've
Duke,
heard that.
right?
That's why I was like, I gotta get this guy to the party.
Right. We got it. Cloud9. It's gonna be great.
Exactly.
And Duke, like, he staggers himself upright and starts following you. The little baby Sasquatch kind of following behind.
Oh, dude, do you still have a phone on you?
Or
Or did you like?
is that, nah, dude. I didn't want it to get in the way of the experience.
No, yeah, no, like
you know?
totally. That's kind like I just wanted to know, and I'm gonna like try to kind of like get a little shot of the Squatch following us.
Give me another dexterity check.
Oh,
5.
can't get a good picture. It's the lore.
No, yeah,
No
the
good
heat
pictures.
differential between
Wow.
the cave and the outside, you totally fogged up your lenses. It just looks like pictures of white snow.
Yeah.
There's no way to get a good Sasquatch photo. Just
I'm
part of
gonna, as we're on our way out, hold out another piece of sugar waffle, and this time see if he'll take it out of my hand.
He grabs it. So Doug kind of trips over to the edge of the cave, and then both of you run like smack into the parent Sasquatch, silhouetted against the white snow, practically invisible. Just like, and it puts its head down and just kind of like blows smell over the three of you. And from a distance, you can hear the three of them kind of crunch up outside of the cave, with the Sasquatch in between you, preventing you from necessarily easily getting out from the cave.
Are we in your way?
Sasquatch doesn't know what you're saying, but the tone, like, it's not dumb. It's like, gives you like a nudge with its nose and like fully almost knocks you back on your butt.
I'm gonna go wherever the Sasquatch goes to.
It's just looking at you. It's sussing out what's going on here. And it sees its child and then Duke and then you kind of standing there. It's sort of like, what do you have to say for yourself? Just it's waiting to see what you're doing.
I hang my head, as if, like dogs do when they're ashamed, like.
Yeah, so it gives you just like a kind of a gentle ruffle over your head, kind of like little nose breath. It's very large, right? If it tries to interact with you too much, it's going to just squish you. And then it takes its big paw and grabs its baby and sort of scoots to the side and starts going in further beyond the cave. So you have a pocket where you could leave.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Duke and be like, "Oh, this way for the DJs, man."
He says, "Oh, wow, it's real bright. Let's feel those stage lights."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's
All right.
they really should have some epilepsy warnings on this.
Dude, yeah, you're right. Everyone should be able to enjoy it, right?
Mhm,
You know?
Remember that episode of Pokemon?
Yeah. No. Sorry, man.
This guy doesn't remember the episode of Pokemon that was with all the flash? Okay.
This guy has my knowledge base to some extent. Yeah, Duke says, so as you kind of scoot out with Duke, you just sort of, as you walk out, you can see in the cave, it actually goes quite far back.
Mhm.
And as you're looking, it gets darker and darker, and the fur of the Sasquatches blends in more and more to the stone. And you can see they really are well evolved to be cave dwelling and snow dwelling, and it's sort of a perfect stippling effect of the spots, and it sort of vanishes. And just before it vanishes, you can see the little baby pokes his head around. You can see his eyes glinting off. You just can see like, oh, arp, and then they vanish into the depths of the cave, and you're left there at the front with Doug, and you guys just see an enormous Sasquatch butt just disappear into the cave, revealing Winston and Doug, Winston and Duke, who even from a distance is out of his mind. He's feeling no pain.
Wow. Trent just wishes silently for an ass that thick one day.
Gains.
Found Duke.
Gains.
Hey!
Duke!
Duke,
Wow.
it's good to see you.
There's the pink one!
Yeah,
Dude!
Duke,
We're
brother, how
gonna
you doing?
take Duke to where the party is.
The party!
What party?
I woke up. Oh, does she not know about the party, dude?
Yeah, she's the one we gotta talk to at the epilepsy warnings.
Oh,
it's like
super
management, man.
uncool, man.
Management.
Got
man,
accessibility at the party.
Yeah.
Everyone's... Duke does not go to a party where everyone is not welcome.
Well, I mean, I don't know anything about meatballs, but
I told you to stop calling me that.
Dude, if someone doesn't want to be called a meatball, don't call them a meatball.
oh, see, that was at a very specific time. It was a very private time. It was private. So,
was
if you want to
literally
talk
in front
about,
of
if we want to
everybody.
talk about privacy moments here in public, we can. I just want to know what's happening and who is this person? Who are you?
I am Duke, and I gotta say,
He's Sammy's second
is
cousin.
this the lightning?
Yeah.
Cause dude, you guys have got such metal cloud energy, and this one's got some real like spiky light going on.
This is the one we
It's a
have
lot.
to save. Yeah.
Yeah,
Janet's really
Just
spiky.
Great.
And we're having.
Yeah,
I guess we're having a party.
honestly, she's rocking it, dude. She's rocking it. We should all just.
Hey, thanks.
You come into the party. You
Hey,
didn't
thanks,
seem.
dude.
You know what the party's going on. Yeah, let's go party.
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to go
yeah.
to the party.
Janet, we all
Is
know
there a
you
party?
don't
I
party.
want to go to a party.
Dude.
Janet doesn't party.
People
Look at her.
change.
Dude, you ever
Dude,
just
as you
Janet
guys
seem
are
like
saying
somebody
this,
parties?
Duke has grabbed your snowboard and is just going down the mountain for home.
Oh shit! Duke, are you good, dude?
Hey! I'm
Are you
always
okay?
good. I'm Duke, man.
Okay.
Right on.
Yeah, dude.
Seems like a.
Oh,
That's Duke Doug Duxon,
Dude,
baby.
somebody get a picture of him
I
so we can show Sammy.
a little flip phone.
It's the very grainiest photo, but it is clearly Duke with his hair absolutely streaming out behind
I
him.
put my thumb up, like a little thumbs up in front of it, so it's clear that like we did this.
Yeah.
And then
It's totally my thought.
Selfie.
oh yeah.
Well, it
no, I
seems
didn't even
like-
take a selfie. I just flipped phone.
It seems like I'm the only one here with any form of transportation to move.
Well, I absolutely pop a fucking ski off of Janet's skis just for saying shit.
I mean, walking's not that bad. I could make everyone snowshoes if you don't want to get your feet wet.
Is it possible to lock elbows and we all ride my skis down together?
Gus, could you definitely make us some
Yeah.
snowshoes, please?
You
Like,
think
Johnny's gonna be
if
real
you
weird about
created
that.
an incredible platform that you put the skis on top of, you could attempt to sled down.
Hold on.
Wait, go ahead. I think we
I
might
got
have the
this.
same idea. Go ahead.
Okay, so like you see all those trees over there with kind of the loose bark?
Yeah.
Well, if we don't want to like snowshoe down, which I understand, some people like a little bit more excitement on their way down a mountain. I could make sleds for all of us, and we could just sled down so that we catch up with Duke.
Hell yeah, we're lumberjacks.
He's
That
not
sounds
going
sick.
very fast. He is going, but he's not going that fast.
We could.
He's like enjoying himself. He's just like, yeah.
We might need more wood than just bark. What if we cut down a whole tree? Winston could show Janet how good he is at his job.
I mean, all right. I mean, we are Lumberjacks.
Wizard starts climbing up a tree, like.
Oh, I mean, I just see the
Oh, no, no, no.
calendars. I've never
Wait,
touched a tree. Even, like...
That one's a better one to cut down. But like you can watch them up there.
You see some of the trees that the Sasquatch has pushed out of its way, and they are pretty already pre-chopped. You could really just push
right.
on them and they'd fall. Just gotta pick the right one.
All right, who's chopping?
Yeah.
It's not going to be me.
I mean, but you don't have to chop. Well, first of all, none of us has an axe.
Right. I was gonna say, well, how are we gonna?
Janet, they call you the Axeman. Why don't you?
Wait, are these just? Wait, are there rough? You said that these are rough pieces of bark that are kind of hanging off.
So there's some trees that have been pushed down as the Sasquatch was like moving
Right.
through them.
Okay.
And so if you found the right one, you could probably tug it over
Okay.
and just, push it down.
Yeah.
Janet, do you want to push down a tree with me?
I'll help.
Thanks, Gus.
Let's all do it.
Yeah, like a little group effort. Okay, remember, you have one job though, Winston.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta be loud.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got it.
I'll give you a
I got
raise
it,
this
man.
time.
I got this.
A real one.
Okay.
How many fake raises?
I'll remember this time. I promise to remember this one.
Wait, it's not even malicious.
This
She
time.
just keeps forgetting.
Yes. I'll remember this time.
Maybe a little
I'll
bit
remember.
both. Or you grab
I'll
onto
remember.
the tree, and it's a big, it's a big cedar. It's got a lot of gnarly knobs to hold onto, and you really just grab onto it. And as the tree starts to fall, you hear the dulcet tones.
Timber!
Yeah, Winston.
And
That
way,
was excellent.
way down in the mountain, you hear Doug in response say, "Yeah, dude!" And so this tree, it's got a bunch of branches to hold on, and once you kind of get it moving, it's kind of going down. If you're wanting to
With
get
the
on for a
velocity
ride.
and like all the science.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you whittle us a little platform out of the?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like
You
I'm
really
gonna
just
flick
need
some
to
seats.
shave off one
Yeah.
side.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Got like a little
Easy.
whittling, like whatever that thing is. It's not an axe, but like the thing that just takes.
Oh,
the
that you're
layer.
just doing
Yeah,
this
yeah.
too.
It's
Yeah,
not
I know what you're
really-
talking about.
it's
Do not know the
awesome.
name.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's
It's
like
a-
a cheese
A
slicer
two-handed plane?
for wood.
Oh, it's a plane. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a plane.
plane.
Got a
Yeah.
plane.
There it
So
So
this is the spinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, plane.
It's got to be something along those lines. Anyway,
Brianna's gotta be proud of me.
maybe this time she will be.
Dark. Gussie's dark past.
It's okay, Gussie. Everything's gonna be okay.
yeah,
Do we need to talk later?
this tree's got an enormous amount of mass, and so as it picks up speed, you're easily able to overtake Duke at kind of the last turn down the mountain, and he sort of just, it's not even that you grab him. Really, the tree just hits him and he falls down. There's no stopping the tree, and Gus is and Duke is not really paying attention. He's like, "Dude, free ride!" And you coast down to the bottom, almost perfectly right next to the Waffle House, as if you had parked right next to it on this massive tree. And Duke hops off, says, "Man, that was insane, dudes. Party this way? Party
Yeah,
this
right
way."
in there.
Just walks straight first head first right into the glass of the door,
Oh.
opens it with his whole body, and walks in, and he goes, "Sammy, said the party was in here. We got all the paint going. We need some clouds." Sammy's just like, "Dude, did you have a journey?" And Sammy sees you kind of next to the tree, and he's like, "Wow, guys did it.
Yeah, I cut down a tree to get us down.
That's crazy. You're a lumberjack, dude. I saw
know,
the
so
photos." So, I mean, they're so strong. And the flamingos standing there are just like looking at Sammy, and Sammy's like, "Go, be free, my dudes, fly, go forth." And you guys are hit by a wave of flamingos.
Oh wow.
And all of
Stuff
them
them
just
because
So many elbows.
angularly just perched on
These
this.
are just leg elbows.
Some of the flamingos.
That's the episode.
Some of the flamingos see Janet eyeing them and just sort of like hop away down the tree. And you guys are left standing in the parking lot of a Waffle House with an entire herd of flamingos, knowing deep in your heart that you are some type of successful lumberjacks.
Wow.
And you
I don't have much room, but like if you guys need a place to stay, like you can stay in my room and I can take the couch again.
Talking to the flamingos.
Yeah.
Gussie, do you still have the frog?
Yeah, he's right here. I named him Frank.
Whoa, Frank. Hey.
Hey, Frank.
You should probably get some water.
Does he need to be frozen? Yeah, does he need to be frozen again?
Well, yeah, in the cold air, he's probably drying out pretty rapidly.
Ooh, yeah.
Give me a
There's hot
dexterity
chocolate
check.
in there. There's all hot chocolate in the
Yeah.
frog. Like, I don't know how that.
That's an 18.
Yeah, you narrowly avoid having the frog become a meal as one of the flamingos kind of lunges for him.
no.
Oh, okay. We don't eat our friends. We don't eat our friends. We have some casserole back at my place. Like, I don't know how much there is, but I can make like
I crumble up a
hamburger
piece of
helper.
sugar waffle and just like.
Made a send.
Yeah.
One of them like holds out a paw, holds out a talon. Not a talon. What is it? A foot. Holds out a foot.
Yeah, like
And just like a real, like it's like a handshake.
I'll put Frank back in my coat and like shake its hand.
Yeah. So all the flamingos, after consuming the sugar waffle, sort of being in a Waffle House that long has changed them somehow, and they really should not understand fully what you were saying, but somehow have evolved beyond the normal limits of flamingo
Sure.
cognizance.
Sure.
there's some English language understanding going on.
Flaminglish.
Love. And you get the
That's it.
sense that a pact has been struck, and God help you if you break it.
Oh, no.
No pressure.
I bet my great aunt Celia would be fine with this. Like,
You actually get a sense that the flamingos and her are going to get along really well. This is going to be
she's gonna be
Stay
so
up.
happy.
They're just gonna be around Patton. Just standing around Patton's.
amazing. So, fast forward very briefly into the future. We see Aunt Celia sitting on a deck with a flamingo or two sitting next to her, all sipping out of identical lemonade glasses with big curly straws. And Gus sitting kind of on the edge of the stair with his sunglasses and a little frog in like a little terrarium, just chilling. Where do we find everyone else?
Winston has gotten really into like photography and like photo editing. He's just trying so hard to unblur all of his photos. It's like just like in the basement with the big pair of headphones on. It's so dark except for the screen, which is so bright. Oh my god! On all the Squatch forums,
Dark
like
room.
actually, like all of this stuff about like them just being an ancient form of primate is total bullshit. We need to be looking at canines.
He's on subreddits. Like,
Yes, on the Squatch subreddit.
What they don't want you to know.
What they
about
don't
that
want you to know
Squatches.
about Squatches.
There's Trent.
Trent
yeah.
has Trent is working on this year's calendar, and so has probably enlisted Winston as a photographer now, and to try to get Winston a raise a little bit for taking the pictures, maybe up to $7 a tree, and is doing like little camera like little photo shoots and stuff. He's kind of grown out a beard to like look like a lumberjack, even though he just doesn't. And as he takes a break during the photo shoot, he goes over and is double fisting and now and a hydro flask and just can't pick, so he just takes a sip out of both and puts them back. Believe Sasquatch stickers on both of them.
Yes.
Comes back.
Totally possible to go both ways.
Should I unbutton the other button? Like, how many buttons should I unbutton?
That Janet, what do you think?
All of them? Janet.
Yeah, let's go all of them this time. We've got a
Okay.
couple with a button or two. Let's go all of them, Jan.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
And I've kind of made a tentative peace with Janet
Yeah.
from our shared
Yeah.
trauma bonding.
Yeah,
That's probably good.
No.
Don't look at my elbows.
I don't. And whenever I do, I apologize. I do one of those things where like I looked at your elbows today and I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Not
And
your fault.
listen, I'm still your little meatball. I hated myself for saying that, but I said it.
God, my
All
God,
right.
My God.
Incredible. Thank you all. We're gonna end that there. But thank you for watching. Thank you for joining in. If you want to play this yourself, you can find modules and similar fill-in-the-blank adventures on our website. And as always, we'll post more of this on YouTube, and we're on anywhere that social media exists. This is Tabletop Gone Mad, a production of Twice Roll Tales. And you guys have been wonderful, and now I need to research what a hydro flask is.
It's one of these.
Phosphorus hydro flask.
Little did you know there have been hydro flasks everywhere this whole time.
Dude.